Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Brotherly Banter. My name is Juan. I'm here with my two co-hosts, Jesus and Aldo.
What up?
What's up? What's up? This is like the last week of NFL.
It really is, man.
It really
Super
is,
Bowl
man.
week. They're out there in New Orleans
Having
some fun, man. Have y'all caught any NFL action this week as far as all the events happening?
No, I haven't had time.
No, not
Pat-
really. Just the just the trade rumors, all that good stuff.
Pat McAfee's out there all week. That's where his show's at this week.
Oh,
And
for real?
Yeah, he's been interviewing a lot of people, man. It's been fun to see.
Yeah, man. I gotta get my my TV turned on the ESPN
Man,
a little bit more.
Pat's been wild. He's everywhere. He's on WWE
That's how
every
you gotta
week,
do it now.
NFL, ESPN. And
Yep.
you guys rocking.
Yeah, bro. So, not a lot to talk about NFL other than what's going on this week. We'll dive into a little bit of NFL honors that are actually happening right now. And then we'll get into some of our predictions for the Super Bowl. Then we got some NBA talk coming up this episode. So let's start with some thoughts on this very first one that we're seeing here. NFL MVP for the first time ever in franchise history. The Buffalo Bills have Josh Allen as the MVP this year.
The motherfucking created character.
Bro, I knew it was gonna be Josh Allen. I didn't know, but it had to be Josh Allen, bro.
Yeah.
It really did.
Yeah, he really showed up.
A lot of talk between Lamar
And him,
but I just really feel like Josh Allen did a lot more with a lot less this season than Lamar did.
That was key right there.
Yeah.
A lot more with a lot less.
And played a lot less, quarters,
Yeah.
If you add up the quarters that he didn't play, it comes out to almost 3 full games that Josh Allen didn't play because they were beating teams so bad.
And what was cool is he wasn't really forcing things, bro. Like he had I think this year was the lowest turnover rate
margin
that he's ever had.
Yeah,
You know what I
bro.
mean? Really took
Cleaned
care of
it
the
up.
ball.
Cleaned it
So,
up for sure.
They need to do something for him. They need to get him help because
But
come
I
on.
mean, not even though they went to the fucking AFC Championship, it's not
Yeah.
it's not like they need more help. It's
They
just
need defense.
They got to beat the Chiefs.
Yeah.
He's 0-4 in the playoffs against the Chiefs. That's
crazy.
That's kind of his story,
Yeah.
If he doesn't get over that hump, he's going to be the quarterback that could never beat Patrick Mahomes.
He's going to be
I
second
agree
fiddle.
with Jesus that they need to help him out because
the
he's
defense
done
wins games,
everything
bro.
he needs to do to beat the Chiefs, and it's everyone else around him that ain't really helping him out. You know what I'm saying? Because he's done everything. You see him in that game,
Miles
especially
Garrett to the Bills?
This last game, he was like,
Miles Garrett to the Bills.
That'd be fucking wild. That'd be actually a great pickup.
That'd
That'd be a great
crazy.
pickup.
I
him,
think they
Von
also
Miller.
need another offensive player to help him out.
Yeah,
Who do you
for
think?
sure.
Who's out there? Like
They need a receiver.
I think Garrett Wilson's been talked about in trade.
Garrett
rumors.
Wilson would be crazy
That
on the
would
Bills,
be
bro.
wild,
That
right?
would be wild.
Because he just fly down the field and
Yeah.
freaking Josh Allen could put in.
Honestly, any decent receiver, bro. Because their best receiver this year was what's his name, Shakur.
Shakur, and then
Kincaid wasn't too bad.
Kincaid's not bad.
He's all right, but they needed somebody else to step up. For
But
sure.
even like a B-list receiver, bro. Someone like at least someone better than Shakur. Like no hate to Shakur, but
no, he did good.
Yeah, he did well, but
Yeah. Bring in Amari Cooper. I thought that was gonna work, but he just really didn't work out for some reason. Shut your freaking mouth. Right? That man's a saint.
they were already doing fairly well without Amari
Yeah.
Cooper. He was just like an extra cushion, extra depth, you know.
Mhm.
But he was a no-show like majority of the games he played. Come on, let's be honest.
You know,
Like,
I mean, he
sometimes
actually caught a very
sometimes it's
important
hard-
fourth down
yeah.
conversion.
Yeah, especially after the trade deadline, it's kind of hard to have rapport. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of, unless you're like, buddies like Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams, man. Those buddies are in sync, but everybody else, it takes time to
or
mesh.
even what if Tyreek Hill went out there?
He ain't going nowhere,
He don't like
bro.
playing in the cold, dog.
That's true, too.
Nah, I'm
Yeah.
lying. He did play in Kansas City.
No, and then he dips it, bro. And
Yeah.
and he ain't been right since, bro. Every time they play in cold weather, they lose.
He
So-
went to go get more money, but lose more games, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine how many more they probably would have won another Super Bowl if.
I don't think it's his fault, though. I think Tua needs to fucking put on a guardian
No, it's
cap
not.
or a
It's not
damn,
his
like,
fault. No, it's not his
Mjolnir
fault.
outfit or something. Like, protect yourself. Like, Jesus Christ. And that line needs to get beefed up.
Yeah,
I
their
don't
line's
know.
bad. They have no run game.
What? HN?
No,
They have
Miami?
a passing run game, but they don't have no run game.
Yeah, they don't have no.
They can't run the ball.
He literally got me into the
Yes,
the
because
championship with
we-
that run.
We've looked
statistically
over the season. Their rushing is terrible.
terrible.
I think it's like
Terrible.
under 50 yards a game is
Yeah.
where they rush.
And that's why their wideouts were doing so well. And
Yeah.
then they're even the tight end.
Jonnu Smith.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
Juju
was
Smith.
Going off because
Yeah.
they didn't have a run.
Yeah, he
game.
had a nice little breakout year.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, we
cool.
dropped way off. We went from Josh Allen to
Yeah.
That's
So,
all right.
so
You know,
that's
just to
props
see what we can bring in some help
for Josh
like,
Allen. Yeah,
for sure.
So props to him. I'm glad he did win. Also, fuck Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. But so the vote wise, it was 27 first place votes for Josh Allen, 23 for
Lamar. Damn, that's kind of big.
Honestly,
actually, that's kind of a big gap, kind of.
Yeah, it's like so that was props to him, man. Bills got themselves an MVP.
Yeah, good job. I mean, they had a lot of great players go through there, man. Thurman Thomas, Jim Kelly. Like,
all right, before I give y'all the answer for this one, do y'all know who got Coach of the Year?
Coach of the year.
If you don't know, think about who you.
I would say Dan Quinn.
It would be Kevin O'Connell. That's what I think.
Yeah, it was Kevin O'Connell. Which I'm not mad at, but I also did like Dan Quinn for Coach of the Year.
Yeah, I would say Dan Quinn should have been it, but the way Kevin O'Connell turned,
Ginger Jesus,
Sam Darnold, Mr. Mono to, Jesus resurrected, bro. That's what
he took him from Ginger Devil to Ginger Jesus, dog.
For real, bro.
But like you mentioned before, like look at where Ginger Jesus has started.
Yeah,
and where he ended up, like his career path,
and we'll get into that too about Ginger Jesus later for another award. But Kevin O'Connell, KOC, he got Coach of the Year. Not mad at it. I definitely, I would have liked Dan Quinn to get it because he turned that shit around, bro. You gotta you can't forget the Vikings had a great year.
Yeah,
last year with Kirk Cousins, Kirk O'Chains.
Yeah.
So he still had a winning season. They went to the playoffs again. I can see why he got it, but it would have been way better for DQ to get it.
Yeah,
definitely turned that franchise.
I think
around.
Quinn should have definitely got it.
They had like 4 wins
in a matter of a year, bro. A year difference, going from 4 wins to going to the NFC divisional round.
Yeah, absolutely. That's great.
I would say that's a snub.
Oh yeah,
I would too.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely. We
on a rookie quarterback.
Yeah, that's crazy. What a good pick. LSU busting out a lot of good talent.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't start in LSU. But do we give LSU the credit?
Yeah, you give LSU the credit. It's part of the
development. Say, where did he have his best year?
Well, his final. Usually it's the final years. Usually it's like the final years of their college careers that are their best years.
Yeah, that's true. And he did play a long time, so shout out to him. He had a great rookie campaign. So that's Coach of the Year. Let's
Walter Payton. We ain't talking about Walter Payton Man of the Year.
We could.
Oh yes, tell me please. I love that award too, by the way.
Yeah, it's a great award. Shout out to Cam Hayward. He won it last year.
And that's right. It was,
and it's something also they can show in their uniforms, like a lot of pride.
It's a really big award.
Yeah.
This year's was the defensive lineman from the Jacksonville Jaguars, Arik Armstead.
Good job.
Very good job.
Presented by Nationwide.
Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite awards right
there. Cool. So then we had. Let's see, Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Hey, Dan, hold on, real quick though. I don't mean to cut you off on that, but that Coaching of the Year voting was wild, bro. Kevin O'Connell, 25 votes, right? Dan Campbell, DC, 19.
Ooh.
Andy Reid, 4. Sean Payton, 1. Dan Quinn, 1.
No
what
way.
A fucking vote, bro.
Dan Quinn, vote. 1 vote.
It was Micah. Micah's the one that voted.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is, bro. Damn, that's a snub.
That's a snub.
He wasn't even thought of, bro.
Sean Payton?
Yeah, Sean Payton. But I understand that because their cap was like non-existent, right? Like they had no money to play with, and they turned Bo Nix into a legitimate contender. They almost had the same.
I wouldn't say legitimate
Bo Nix
contender,
is a 20-year career player. You know what I mean?
Not say legitimate contender, but I see how they they made the playoffs quarterback. But you can't use that criteria for Sean Payton and not use it for Dan Quinn.
Yeah. Well, they both have 1 vote, so it makes sense.
Yeah, that's wild, bro.
Yeah.
I did not expect that. Next, we got Defensive Rookie of the Year. Jared Verse
from the Rams.
He played good.
Yeah, that defense stepped up in crazy time. So they showed up in the playoffs.
I don't know of any other rookie who played well. I could have maybe considered what's his name, Cooper DeJean from the Eagles.
Yeah, the other one from the Eagles too. The
2 whites.
Quentin Mitchell. Quentin Mitchell is the one I thought.
Oh,
the voting for that was Jared Verse, 37 votes, right? And Quentin Mitchell was 9, so I was onto something with that. Brendan Fisk, 1 vote.
Damn, Cooper DeJean didn't get nothing.
No, he's not even shown placing. So
he was hooping this year too.
Yeah. Speaking of hooping, comeback player of the year.
Fucking wildly snub, bro.
He was at one point putting up like 400 yards, 500 yards.
Yeah, he had a great season, but he's not comeback player of the year, bro.
He's not.
Okay, for the record, Joe Burrow won comeback player of the year. which is usually awarded to people who come back from significant either injury or not playing.
I mean, his whole life
had
is
like
injury,
a really
bro.
slump in the career,
real slump in their career, and then now had a resurgence. That's usually what comeback player of the year is for people who don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe Burrow came out, had a great year. It really good, especially statistically. He probably did better than all the other quarterbacks. But his team was 9-8, and they didn't make the playoffs.
Well, I will say this. I like what the article covers here, USA Today. It says Burrow led the NFL in passing yards, 4,918, and touchdowns, 43 yards after tearing a ligament in his wrist in 2023, forcing him to miss 7 games.
So he played more than half the season.
Oh, that's a lot, though. 7 games is a lot, dude.
After his team was on a losing streak, he's like, it's not worth it. I'm not going to play and risk more injury.
Yeah,
that's some pussy shit, bro.
And we all agree who should have won.
Ginger Jesus.
Check this out. Joe Burrow, 31 first place votes. J.K. Dobbins, 3.
What?
Sam Darnold, 8.
Insane, bro.
Yeah.
Insane snub, bro. Insane snub.
Just look at the career that Sam Darnold's had.
DeMar Hamlin's on here, too.
DeMar Hamlin fucking died on the field and came back and won comeback player of the year, bro. And they're giving it to Joe Burrow for hurting a ligament in his thumb.
I think Ginger Jesus should have definitely won.
That would have been cool, right?
Comeback
100%, bro. 100%.
He was a Panther at one point.
He was a Panther, bro.
He was a Jet.
Bro.
And it's what it is, man. I feel like he's still going to get a bag. So he's going to find a bag somewhere. I don't know where.
But
maybe he comes back on a 1-year deal or a 2-year deal.
JJ did bring up a point that last year Vikings still did good with Kirk Coco chains. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they pretty much plugged in somebody that can just fit in their system. And help them win games.
Yeah.
And I can see that maybe might have, helped with the voting. Like, okay, well, let's see how they did last year, who was on that team. And, maybe that might be what it is that kind of his stock went down.
This guy went from not starting any games, being a backup on the Niners, getting traded to the Vikings, and they went 15-2.
He wasn't even supposed to be a starter there.
He wasn't even supposed to be a starter. JJ McCarthy got hurt.
Yeah, he was like, just next man up and ends up just leading the team to, second place in the NFC.
And did he have a great game every game? No, obviously. Not everyone does. But
shoot, there was games where he lit it up though.
Bro, he had a great season, bro.
Is this the same Sam Darnold that was in the Jets?
That's what everyone was saying.
You know what I mean?
All season, everybody was saying, this is all Sam Darnold needed. He needed a fresh start. He needed a new, He
needed a purple uniform.
Yeah,
the same Sam Darnold that was in the QB room with Baker Mayfield.
Yeah. Yeah, so I thought that was a snub. I think they just wanted to give Joe Burrow something because they couldn't give him MVP.
I mean, I do agree it was a snub, but I guess now I'm starting to see the bigger picture and maybe...
It's crazy.
I just look at the award and what it's called.
It's crazy.
Comeback player of the year.
Yeah, but the comeback, and when you say it like that, then yeah.
Hey, even Tim Patrick was on there. I don't even remember what happened to that dude. Wasn't he a receiver that just got traded?
I think he tore his ACL.
Oh shit. Okay, well then.
But there's more of an argument for Joe Burrow to get MVP votes than there is for him to get comeback player of the year votes.
Yeah, absolutely.
But because maybe he didn't go far into the playoffs.
They were losing all season. Bro,
he's not beating Josh Allen out of MVP in nothing. I don't give a shit how many miles he throws. No. I mean, how many yards he throws. Well, shit, miles too. Fuck it. Shit. You got NFL Offensive Player of the Year.
So this one is a little bit controversial, right? Because I like who got it, but
what?
Okay, so Saquon Barkley wins Offensive Player of the Year.
Rightfully so, bro.
Rightfully.
Yes. Jamar Chase.
Fuck, that's
Triple Crown.
There was that one game that he had like.
So y'all were really quick for rightfully
really
so.
Quick, and then you no, rightfully so. No, I agree because
I agree. Saquon's having a killer year, bro. But Jamar Chase led in touchdowns, receptions, and yards, bro.
You're not gonna like the voting.
So then how can you give Jamar Chase the Offensive Player of the Year and then, well, I don't see because you gave Joe Burrow the Comeback Player of the Year. So
yeah,
you can't have two Bengals.
Yeah, not necessarily two Bengals, but this is something that where Jamar Chase this is what he does every year.
Yeah.
So you're gonna tell me that you're gonna give somebody a offense or the Comeback Player of the Year to somebody who has Jamar Chase, who consistently is doing great every year, but yeah.
But I think this is his first Triple Crown.
But yeah,
shit. But Saquon, bro, did some amazing shit on offense.
I feel like
he did.
I support Saquon getting it for sure. I just feel like it should have been tighter than it should.
It absolutely should have. When I tell you these freaking votings, bro, you're gonna be sick. Saquon 35, Lamar Jackson 12. Derrick Henry, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen 1. Nobody else.
No shot.
That's wild, right?
That's crazy.
I would have replaced Lamar and Jamar.
I would actually put where Lamar is. That's a perfect spot for.
I wonder who's voting. Does it tell you who's voting? Is it?
I don't think. I think it's just like
coaches?
the NBA. It's coaches, players, and then I think that actually
And then-
no fans. I don't think there's any.
No,
fans.
not
So-
for NFL owners.
Would you put Saquon also maybe could have been a comeback player?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, because
100%.
he also came back from an injury,
100%.
and then
his
his
was
is even
worse.
worse
He had a bad
because
year.
his is like also emotional damage from his team.
No, didn't he
You
tear his
know?
ACL last year?
No, the year
No,
before.
it was
the year
He didn't
before.
play last year, and they kind of
okay.
Yeah,
he didn't do so hot.
But like the fact that he like had to deal with everything that the Giants do to him, bro.
Yeah.
That you can have almost any award from coming back from that shit.
Yeah, but
But
I
he
like
deserves.
that.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
deserves.
so
Definitely.
fuck you. You're still an Eagle. Fuck you.
I'm not I don't like the teams, but I'm kind of a Saquon fan, man. I like
yeah,
Saquon.
I love
He's a good
Saquon,
dude.
bro.
Yeah, he's a good
Yeah, I
dude.
like Saquon too, bro.
I want him to
I
win
wish
a
he was
ring and
wearing-
then come to Pittsburgh.
No,
And
I want him
he
to
just
not
got engaged.
run
He just
away.
finally- he's getting married now.
I want him to come to Dallas and then win the ring. There you go.
All right, so who do you got next on the list?
I got the NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh, okay.
Who's that?
We got Pat Surtain the second
Mhm.
as Defensive Player of the Year,
From the
which
Denver Broncos.
I get. You know, he had a great season.
Yeah.
I was just talking about earlier how there wasn't really a significant standout
Mhm.
rusher, so they couldn't pinpoint who to give it to. So they decided or ended up going with Pat Surtain.
First cornerback to get
Yeah,
Defensive Player of the
yeah.
Year.
He becomes the third.
Stephon Gilmore won it
He-
last 2 years ago.
Mhm. It goes. He
Sure.
becomes the third cornerback since 1995 to win the award, following
95.
Charles Woodson. Charles Woodson was awesome,
Yeah,
and
baby, he
Stephon
was.
Gilmore in 2019. Yeah.
I thought Stephon Gilmore won it twice. Didn't you know?
I guess not.
No, just
according
once?
to this report, but you can't trust.
Damn, 2019 already. Stephon Gilmore's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's
this
crazy.
voting was pretty close, I will say. And your boys here, Patrick Surtain, Trey Hendrickson, 11, Myles Garrett, 5, TJ Watt, 3, Zach Braun, 2, Kirby Joseph, 1, Andrew Von Ginkel, dude,
Nice.
1. He should have at least had like 6 more votes. And Jonathan Grenard, he had 1.
Trey
yeah.
Hendrickson having 11 is crazy, bro.
I don't know, that's pretty good. I thought.
Because
Yeah, he's pretty good.
I mean, he's pretty good, right? But
Mhm.
people, especially when they talk about DPOY,
Yeah.
all the shit that they would hear for TJ Watt is, oh, just because he has a lot of sacks doesn't mean he should be Defensive Player of the Year. We hear that every single
Yeah,
year.
we do.
And
And then he does that, and he's all the way up there.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
But statistically, TJ Watt has been better than all the rushers, other than sacks, right?
Trey's the one from the Bengals, too,
Bengals,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, okay, I remember that.
So
He was like
he was like
under the radar.
He was like number one all year in,
Yeah.
in rushing, stopping the run as well.
mm-hmm.
Forced fumbles, turnovers. Like TJ Watt was killing it everywhere. But because
Mhm.
he didn't have as many sacks, like 15 plus, like he usually has, bro. If he had at least 15 sacks, he would probably won Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
And
I wish-
they look at that. They look at that sack number way too much, bro. Like
Mhm.
they use it against TJ when he has 20 sacks, but then when he doesn't have more than 15, it's like, oh, well, you need sacks.
I think when they use it against TJ Watt, it makes sense, and then when they don't, it makes sense. You know?
I was going for Fred Warner. I was hoping.
Fred Warner, he started off
Oh, but he
super
got
great.
hurt, didn't
Yeah,
he?
he did.
Yeah, I know. but-
Yeah, that
you
threw,
know.
and then the season, the way the
I don't think
season
he's ever
ended.
won it either. He should.
Yeah, nah, he needs
He
to get
actually
out
was.
of there, bro.
He actually was on the Pat McAfee show.
Yeah, I like him
the
too,
other
man.
day.
I really
Yeah,
wish
it's
he
my-
could be
it's
in
my
a different team.
If I bought a jersey that's not a Cowboys, I'd buy a Fred Warner one.
Bro, you are weird, man. You like the Eagles shit.
No,
you
I don't like
the
Eagles
49ers
stuff. Don't
stuff.
even ever.
You
Don't-
said
and the only reason, and these are player specific because
Fair-
Fred Warner is Panamanian, so I'm like,
Okay,
gotta
all right,
support.
all right.
Gotta support.
I need you every recording. You need to say that, okay? Because our fans will get confused and they'll think you're like a 49ers
No.
/ Eagles / Browns. So I don't even know.
Yeah,
But-
but I would say I'm Cowboys through and through, but
Mhm.
sometimes some of us have those one players that we like to support. And,
Player support
Yeah,
is
player
different
support.
than
No, I
team
hear
support,
than
for sure.
support. I would never
Mhm.
support the Niners or the Eagles.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
never
'Cause
root for
I would absolutely get an orange Tyreek Hill jersey, bro.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
like, I would support
Miami.
players, though. especially
CJ
like-
actually has one.
Yeah.
especially
Fire.
those that like the Walter Paytons. I'll support those players too. Because
Yeah.
those are
Yeah.
those are good guys right there.
Mhm. Absolutely.
All right, who do you got next on the list?
NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yes.
We all know this one.
This one.
There is a I think a tight race, and nobody's talking about this guy. So,
Okay, yeah.
so let's talk about who's
I think I know who you're talking about.
You know who I'm talking about?
Okay, so I'm gonna go with I think who he's talking about.
Okay.
Brian Thomas Jr.
Oh shit, I forgot about him.
Oh
No, it's not him. Think
tight end.
think tight end. Yeah. There you go.
Brock Bowers.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
I agree
for
with
sure,
that one.
yeah.
I agree with that one. But I agree with the Brock Bowers. But man, the things that Daniels does
Yeah.
and
That is
did
our-
in some of these games.
Yeah.
And that's our rookie of the,
Well,
of
and
the
it's
year.
it's hard because
It
like
is.
these are supposed to be regular season awards, but they don't submit them until after the regular season into playoffs. You know, so like there's definitely gonna be some bias on regular
Yeah.
season.
Yeah, especially when you forget like it's like 18 games weeks long.
And then Brock Bowers is on the fucking Raiders who
Yeah.
won like 3 games.
No, but he carried that team.
He did carry that
They
team.
didn't go anywhere.
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy though? Out of the 50 votes, he only got one.
Damn, really?
Jaden Daniels got
49.
And it's funny because during the draft, I was hoping the Cowboys would have picked him up. I thought they were going to need a tight end, but
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. No, shout out to Jaden Daniels, bro.
Yeah, that's a great job.
He's
man.
balling
Mhm, he
in a
is.
very good situation with a very
Mhm.
good head coach.
Mhm.
Awesome receivers. He did good, man.
good defense.
Good defense. They had some good pickups.
Yeah.
They got Bobby Wagner out there in the middle controlling it all, bro.
Yeah, liking that too.
It was really, really good situation. Kind of contrary to like what people thought coming into the season. You know, everyone thought the Bears had the best situation for Caleb Williams,
Yeah.
and it turns out the Bears were trash.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Yeah.
Offensive line was the worst in the NFL. Their coaching was trash, and it's
Mhm.
total opposite for the Commanders, bro. They went from a 4-win season to a 12-win season, right? Is that what it
Mhm.
was?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Went to
they're
the playoffs. Obviously, they lost to the Eagles,
Yeah.
but what was the NFC Championship they made it to?
Yeah. NFC
Yeah,
Championship. I mean, they kind of did they make it? You know what I mean? Because
They
it
got
was like
shit
22
on.
to, yeah, they got
Yeah,
shit on, but
shit,
no, but
rookie
to
quarterback
get there,
made it,
bro, shit, we haven't made it. So good, you know, congratulations.
No, for sure.
Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels.
I mean, they took
He
all our
wasn't
players.
born the
Yeah.
last time the Cowboys went to the
Oh
NFC
my
Championship.
god.
but the Bills went
He
to
was
the
in, like-
AFC Championship.
He was in
and-
like elementary when y'all made it.
but the
so-
Bills went to the AFC Championship. When was the last time they won one?
Shit, the Bills.
The
haven't
Bills,
won
I
one.
don't. They never won a Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Oh, you
Exactly
got
what?
me, you got
But they
me.
want to say, "Oh, the Cowboys had won since '95 or whatever."
Well, 'cause
right?
the Bills-
Come on, man.
the
The Bills
Bills-
never won one.
Okay, but the Bills are in like, well, we used to do this and do that, and
They can't
we're
say
the
that.
best.
They
We're
don't have-
America's
they
team.
don't have
and
guess
blah,
what-
blah, 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 blah.
Guess what they
All
don't
they
have
have,
though?
all they have is snow.
Snow. But you
That's
know what they
true.
don't have in that snow? A Lombardi Trophy.
Oh, also, there's still some more awards to be had at the NFL honors, but
But
that's actually happened now. But I don't know if we're gonna have time to cover that because
let's
What's
let's
left?
say for
That's
that
it?
for that
No,
the
no,
honors,
Jaden
the honors,
Daniels.
just like the AP Most Valuable Player, Coach of the Year, like they just go over it and NFL Inspired Change
no,
Tribute.
but what more awards? Isn't that all of them?
The Pro Football Hall of Fame class, the FedEx
Oh,
Air,
okay.
all those like little awards that are like participation trophies.
Yeah.
NFL Flag Players of the Year award.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
I'm
stuff
not
like
worried about
that. So
But-
I'm just telling this to fans if y'all want to watch that, if y'all are up and y'all can't.
But for
sleep.
those for that Offensive Player of the Year or
Rookie.
Rookie of the Year, for the Commanders, I think they're gonna be a pretty good team. In the
Mhm.
next couple years, so
Oh
that's
yeah,
gonna be a team to
they're
go
set.
to look out for.
Do you want to touch on maybe who's eligible? Big names that are eligible for the first time for Hall of Fame?
Yeah,
Class of
let's
2026.
get into
yeah,
it. Let's
that's
get
right. I
into it.
forgot about that.
here's
Let me
some
go back
notable-
up.
And it's a pretty fucking strong list. It makes us feel a little bit old. Y'all a little bit more than me.
Oh
but,
yeah.
But
This list.
Larry Fitzgerald eligible first time.
Ah,
Yeah,
Fitz, dude.
he's due, man.
Yeah,
I think
he is.
he stayed in the league longer than he really needed to.
Yeah,
But yeah, for sure, first ballot Hall of Fame.
Drew Brees.
Oh man, I forgot about that guy.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of discussion of like, they're just giving Hall of Fame to everybody now. You know?
Yeah, no, I agree. I feel that way too.
Because this next one, Phillip Rivers.
Oh
man.
fuck Phillip Rivers. I hate that guy, dude.
So he's so again, these aren't saying their first ballot.
Statistically, though, I don't know if he's a Hall of Famer.
So how does it go? If they're eligible, does that mean they could be Hall of Famers, or in order to be like people who aren't going to be in the Hall of Fame aren't eligible to become Hall of Fame members, right? I don't know. I don't really know
I
how
honestly
it works.
don't know how it
Yeah.
works either. I think you do have to become eligible for some. I don't know how
So-
though. But
So to get back with that Phillip Rivers, here's the thing. if Eli Manning gets into the Hall of Fame, he
Nope.
definitely goes into the Hall of Fame.
No, Eli should.
Whoa.
No. Here, because statistically, Phillips Rivers had a better career, but Eli has more rings.
How?
So then Eli
Whoa.
had the better career than.
Yeah.
No, I think Phillips had a really good year statistically.
I remember seeing him.
If he's not better, I think he's similar to what Eli. The only difference is Eli has rings. Two
Dude,
rings.
he reminds me of a real life Buzz Lightyear. Like I want to punch
No,
his
but
face.
Hey, I
let's
love
check
Buzz
out
Lightyear.
his statistics.
But he was an asshole in the beginning.
I think you have to compare them with Eli because I think they're trying to get, like, oh, Eli's a Hall of Famer, And I'm not saying he's not
though.
but what's the criteria? Because Philip
I mean,
Rivers
2
has
Super Bowls is definitely.
is
Yeah.
a career that's automatic.
I think
No,
I think
I
it's
wouldn't
just
say
kind of
it's
like your impact, like because like the list that I got for this Pro Football Hall of Fame class, I got like Sterling Sharp, Antonio Gates.
So
Well,
the
Sterling Sharp, I don't know because after he had that injury,
Okay, maybe not. Maybe he was kind of one that you're like, what? But Antonio Gates had a great career. Jared Allen had a
who
great
did he play
career.
with?
Who? Antonio Gates? Oh my god!
Exactly. You know
Whatever,
what I'm saying?
bro.
Come on, man.
But Jared Allen, dog, he dog. That dude. He do
No, Jared
the
Allen.
little drill, dude.
Yeah,
he did the
Jared
drill.
Allen.
And then Eric Allen, the safety. Wasn't he a safety, right?
Who?
For the Rams,
Who was that?
Eric Allen.
So
Eric
pretty
Allen.
pretty much, Josh Allen is on the path of Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I see that. I can see that. I can see that.
So then we got Jason Witten, which again, great tight end, but
Great
like,
tight end.
what's the criteria
Cornerback.
for Hall of Fame? Are
No,
they just,
I love Jason Wynn.
are they just handing it out to big
But Jason
names?
didn't impact the game, bro.
Yeah.
So was that one time he got
Okay.
hit, the helmet came off and he still ran it, dog. That was fucking
That's a
magical.
cool play, but
Now-
does that make
it
him
was-
Hall of Fame?
Exactly.
All you need is that one.
I love
All
Jason
you need
Wynn,
is that one.
but I don't think it should be the impact because if you're going into a Hall of Fame, you're going to wear the jacket. You have to show
Some of the greatest
numbers.
ever.
Yeah, greatest ever. Like, he went in there and like look at his numbers. He's threw more touchdown passes in his career than any quarterback ever.
Yeah.
He might have never won a ring. Dan Marino, Joe Montana won a ring, but
Yeah.
like these guys are great. You're going into the Hall of Fame. Your numbers show this.
yeah.
Not just he had great plays and they put his face on.
Yeah.
it,
And Jason Witten played very well,
he did,
but I don't think he's the greatest ever at his position as
Oh,
far
no.
as like stats go.
You can't compare him to like the Grunks,
The Tony Gonzalez.
Tony Gonzalez,
Yeah, I think like
Antonio
those guys
Gates,
are like
Antonio
those
Gates,
guys
yeah.
are like A tier, and then I think like he's definitely B tier, but he's still good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we got Frank Gore, right? Another one.
yeah,
who's-
Frank Gore.
that dude's a workhorse.
Even when he was
Yeah.
like 40 something, he was still like running hard.
I think his son's in the league now, bro. Frank
Yeah.
Gore Jr.
for the Bills,
he's for the Bills.
yeah,
Oh,
he played for
shit.
the Bills because he
Yeah,
was.
that's
They were
crazy.
talking about how he played for the Bills and now he's
I
on
was
the
gonna
Bills.
say
Frank
Frank
Gore
Gore
just
played
on the
for the
Bills?
Bills like 2
Yeah.
years ago. or
Frank
some
Gore
shit.
was on the Bills and now his
That's
son's on the Bills.
wild.
But
Yeah.
Oh,
when he
imagine
was
them
in-
being the first father-son duo in the
That'd have
NFL.
been
That'd
crazy.
be
That'd be
crazy.
crazy.
Imagine them both in the
I would have
back.
put him in the Hall of Fame just
Yeah.
for that.
Hey, I know, right? Little things. It's about
But,
impact.
he did really well with the Niners until he got injured and like
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I don't know if he's a
Yeah.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah, me either. Julian Edelman, I'd put him as a Hall of Famer.
Hey, Edelman.
I don't know.
Undrafted
Hey,
free
Edelman.
agent.
Hell yeah, he was badass,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
He
Super
gave
Bowl
me
champion.
hope. He was like, damn, so short people can make it in
I mean,
the
he's
NFL?
not.
Absolutely.
I don't think he's one of the greatest
He's a-
receivers of all
Okay,
time.
maybe not receivers, but I would say he may be one of the best or greatest slot receivers.
Yes, yeah.
So then
Absolutely.
I'll give you that right.
One of the best slot receivers.
One of the best
for
route
sure.
runners.
and
Yeah,
he
I'll
has
give you that
rings
right
to back it up.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
like
he
something
does.
like that, I agree.
So
Like
100%.
nobody can slot run like
Hey, and again, impact. He
Beasley
started
was
wearing
close.
he started wearing the red gloves, and like shit, that was fancy, bro. He was the only
So
one
I
that
agree
had
with those.
Then-
impact.
Then we got my favorite, Marquise Pouncey, center for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, he's a good one.
He's a really
one.
good center.
He could have been
Again,
better if he was like kept mentally focused more
Yeah.
than he was. I think he kind of slacked
He
a
had
little bit.
he had longevity for sure.
Yeah.
Too
much partying.
It's hard to judge centers or linemen for like Hall of Fame, right? Because like
Yeah.
they don't have stats like receivers and running backs and quarterbacks. But I think there's like a criteria that like, how many Pro Bowls do you have? How often were you dominant in the line? Were you one of the best to ever do it at your position? Like, I definitely think he
I
could
agree.
be eligible.
And I think they also have like they check like penalties,
yeah,
stuff like that,
Yeah.
drop balls. So, but
Yeah.
Pouncey,
Pressure
even from
rating.
college,
yeah, the Gator Boys.
Mhm.
They were dogs. Him and his twin brother.
Damn. Oh yeah, that's right. I
Yeah.
forgot he
His actually twin brother played with the Chargers.
Yes. Oh. Enough.
Yeah. So I love Marquise Pouncey, man. He's
I
always,
agree. I like him too.
he's a dog too. I remember all this, or when Mason Rudolph got hit in the helmet, Marquise Pouncey just went.
Oh yeah, that was crazy,
started
dude.
fighting.
That was crazy. Good times.
Then we got LaShawn McCoy.
Ooh, shady.
Ooh,
I don't
man,
know.
I don't
No,
know
actually,
about
you know
that.
what? Because impact, and he's had negative impact since he left the field. No, he doesn't make it.
I don't think he makes it. I don't think he should make it either. I mean,
Sometimes
in the Bills, he was okay.
yeah. Everyone knows him for the Eagles. His
In the
Eagles run, you know.
That's when he was
alright.
his greatest.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was his greatest, but he wasn't
So-
Barkley.
Yeah,
Hey,
of course.
What's his name? Deshaun Jackson, way better though.
So I think when it comes to this
Better than
criteria,
Shady?
right? I think sometimes players are okay being in their team's ring of honor,
Mhm.
you know, rather than
Mhm.
being in like a Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't put LaShawn McCoy in the Hall of Fame.
I wouldn't
bro.
put him in the Hall of
I
Fame.
wouldn't
I
put him in
wouldn't
the Hall of
either.
Fame. Like you talk about some of the greatest ever to ever play, bro. He's not even. He's not even.
Hey, I give you one, and no bias, because I know the person I'm gonna say you're gonna be like, Le'Veon Bell or him.
No. I'm not putting either of them in the Hall of
Neither
Fame.
But
one.
who's better?
Neither
though?
one. Neither
Who's
one.
better though?
Who's better?
Yeah.
I would say Le'Veon Bell's better.
Yeah,
Of
because you
course
got to
you would.
think
Of
about
course
Hall
you
of
would.
Fame.
He's a better
You don't want to water down the Hall of Fame, right?
and I think
Because
that's
you
what's
got to put
happening.
these players that like these guys were the best.
Yeah, like
at
cream
their
of the crop,
position.
dog. The creme de la creme, dog.
And you don't want to be biased to what's going on now either. But like, let's say you have LaShawn McCoy. You got LaShawn McCoy, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute. But you got this kid, Barkley. Is he already better than LaShawn McCoy? Why am I going to put LaShawn McCoy into the Hall of Fame when I have a future Hall of Famer in the league right now that I know is going to be better than him?
Yeah, I
You know,
agree.
Like, that should play a part too.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't impact the game to a point where, like, statistically, he was the best at his position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know, man. I guess they're just trying to make these guys feel good or
and
something.
again, this says first time eligible for Pro Hall of Fame, so I don't think
Doesn't
this
mean
is
they're gonna
actually.
make it.
Yeah, I don't
So
think
they have probably
Yeah.
I
like
think so.
MLB, time to maybe.
Or I wonder if it's like they're eligible for first, second, or third ballot.
Mhm.
I don't know, but we'll see how that works.
But if you don't make it your first time, you shouldn't make it at all. Like those guys, some of these guys definitely shouldn't be Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
they're great
there's
players.
There's a bunch. that
Ring of
shouldn't be.
Honor, definitely 100%.
Mhm.
But
We have Thomas Davis, linebacker.
Mhm.
He's pretty good.
Okay, yeah, he's not bad.
Greg Olson.
Yeah, there you go.
I like Greg Olson.
I like
I
Greg
do
Olson,
too.
but again,
yeah.
like he's not those top tier
is
tight ends.
Luke Kuechly on there too?
Oh, absolutely.
I was
So-
like, that dude
so
was
I would-
wild.
I would
Kuechly.
definitely, as a non-ring holder, I would put the bar for tight ends like that. Tony Gonzalez, right?
yeah.
If you're not better than Tony Gonzalez, boom, you're not Hall of Fame.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's hard, bro.
Yeah,
that's,
but
there's like
Hall of
Grunk's,
Fame is.
Grunk's a
That's
Hall of
true.
Famer,
That's
greatest tight end probably, has
Mhm.
rings. Travis Kelce will probably be on there, but they
Yeah.
have rings.
Yeah.
Gonzalez has no rings, and he's like,
Yeah,
The
but
pinnacle,
his
like-
impact was
yeah.
wild, bro. Everywhere. Too.
he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah. So here's another one, maybe controversial, maybe not. Alex Smith.
Who?
Alex Smith.
That is controversial, bro.
Mm.
Because I don't feel that he should be even close.
No.
I don't think he should be a Hall of Famer.
Now, if they had a separate wing where they had like this wing is the guys
great
that have
great
the
quarterbacks.
well, not necessarily great quarterback, but like they have this wing where
okay,
like the Hall of
quarterbacks.
Fame guys where they have the
Bust.
bus and everything. These are the Hall of Famers, but this side of the wing of the Hall of Fame, is-
Honorable mentions.
yes, something like that, right? Like this guy broke his leg, came
Yeah.
back, had a great year, played well. Like some awards.
Yeah.
I'll put that on that side, but Hall of Fame bus guys, no,
Mhm.
100% no.
All right. We got Dez Bryant.
Absolutely, 100%.
Not.
What?
No,
bro.
Dude, Dez Bryant.
I'm a
amazing.
Cowboys fan. Don't get me wrong.
Nah, Dez
Bryant
Bryant.
come
come
on,
on,
not
bro.
be a Hall of
There was
Famer.
a point in
bro.
time
That's
where,
biasness.
dude, there was a point in time where you would throw that motherfucker up and he'd be like, "What these motherfuckers?"
I agree with
wrong?"
you,
Boom.
but here's the thing: I would ask.
He's not Julio Jones.
No, but I'll
Who's
ask this
better?
question. I'll ask this question. Okay,
It's crazy.
I see what you're saying, but what happened to him at the end? Why is he not in the league?
Injury.
Because nobody picked him up.
His foot.
He let, like
Washed.
washed.
Oh wow.
100%. I agree.
And
with
he's
that.
not
You're
better.
so disrespectful.
And he's
to,
not. He's not
all
better
the,
than
like,
Julio
the
Jones, bro.
yes. You're so disrespectful to all the like ex.
No, because
Cowboys
when it
players,
comes to
bro.
Hall of Fame, I have a lot of respect for Hall of Fame. And again, like I said, I don't want it to water down
Dez Bryant does not water
the
it
name.
down.
But he doesn't. He's not a Hall of Famer. Let's just be honest.
All right, well I'm gonna call him. and
Jason
I'm gonna have
Witten,
him.
I love Jason Witten. I have a Jason Witten jersey. He's my favorite player ever, but he's not Hall of Famer.
Unreal. What else you got?
Next we have Steven Gostkowski, kicker.
Oh, the kicker.
Patriots.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kickers, I think they're easy to put in the Hall of Fame just because not a lot to go
yeah,
off.
you
of,
can
you
definitely separate goods from the bads.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I think for them it should be more impact in the games. That did they help
He had
win
that
games?
snow game.
Percentage? Yeah.
Remember that snow game?
The snow game. That was him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was crazy.
that was good.
He said, I remember he did an interview. He was like, I didn't even know it went in. I couldn't even see it.
Yeah.
Damn, it was that bad that day?
Yeah, that
I don't remember
Patriots
that
game,
one.
It was. I think they
Oh,
played the
I
Raiders.
do
Was it the
remember that
Raiders
one.
game?
I think it was a Tuck Roll
Yes, I
game.
do
No.
remember that one.
Yeah, I think it's the Raiders. Tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that.
Yeah, they walk off field goal to win the game.
But he was a good kicker though. He was dependable.
So he's okay to go into the Hall of Fame?
I think
As
so.
a kicker,
And when he has rings.
and he has rings.
Okay.
All right. Next we got Geno Atkins,
Yeah, wasn't he for the
defensive tackle for the Bengals.
Cincinnati Bengals. Yeah, I do remember Geno. I don't know if he's Hall of Fame level,
Yeah, I
but
don't know if he's on the
shit,
team.
I do
Good
remember
player.
Geno Atkins. Yeah.
All right. Next we got David DeCastro.
Just because he has that name, no, just
Nah.
kidding.
Nah,
Just kidding,
he is
Andrew.
a-
Don't beat me up.
He's a 100% Hall of Famer, bro. I think he's like an 8-time Pro Bowler,
Mhm.
dominant guard in the league
Mhm.
for a long time too. So I would put him in the Hall of Fame based off offensive line criteria. I'd put him up there.
Yeah, I mean it's hard, right? Like you were saying with Ponce, it's hard to really determine.
If
Great
Alan Faneca is a Hall of Famer, DeCastro's a Hall of Famer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
If
I
he
didn't
is,
know that.
we
No,
gotta
he
find
is.
out.
No, he is.
Oh, he is.
Alan Faneca, yeah, he was
Oh.
I
inducted.
didn't know he was a Hall of Famer.
Oh, I didn't know he was in there either.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
Faneca, however you say it. But
Okay.
that's cool to see Marquise and David go. They played together for a long time in Pittsburgh. Next we got Mike Pouncey, twin brother of Marquise.
Mhm.
I don't know.
He
did
Marquise was
good.
definitely better than
Yeah,
Mike.
100%. I don't think he did as good, and he met the expectations for most people. At least I think.
Yeah, and he had a few injuries too
Yeah.
throughout his career.
And he's had some troubles off the field too.
Well, yeah, they both have. They're
Well, yeah,
they're
but him,
wild, bro.
I think he was a little bit more.
Yeah, he
wild,
was.
but I don't know. I don't think maybe they're trying to do that brother duo twin.
Probably, yeah. I think
But he
if they
doesn't,
give Marquise, they're gonna give it to Mike.
They
Yeah.
shouldn't. He
But
wasn't
just
as
because he's his twin, yeah.
Yeah.
Sean Lee.
good. Oh man,
I don't think Sean Lee is gonna. I don't think he
I
should.
have
Absolutely
Cowboys
not.
on this list.
That dude is made out of fucking glass.
And again,
If you hand him
this
the
is really
award-
this is really just eligibility, right?
Okay,
Like,
but if he does ever get inducted, and you hand him the award, he probably might fucking break his hand.
No, they're gonna give. They're not gonna make him a bust of what is it, copper or bronze? It's gonna be a glass.
They're both gonna
glass
shatter.
bust.
all right,
But definitely not. I mean, it's funny. There's a lot of Cowboys on this list.
yeah.
But no.
And then we got Todd Gurley.
Oh man,
Ooh,
There-
man.
He
I
was
used to like Todd
impactful,
Gurley,
bro.
No, you
dude.
don't. Oh,
I used to love Todd
That's
Gurley.
a good one.
When he would wear the yellow and blues, bro.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, bro. Okay,
I didn't. Like
I don't know
him.
if I don't know if I want to put him in there, but
No.
I like him.
I didn't like him at
Maybe-
all. Even
maybe
in
his-
fantasy,
maybe
because I remember
Rams-
Marcus had pick him up in
Bro,
fantasy,
yes.
and he would go off. But
yeah,
what happened to him? He just like stopped
Yeah.
Fell off.
I don't
playing
know.
well.
yeah. I
Like
don't
he
know.
went 1 year great. Next year, who's this guy?
Yeah, it was that knee injury, bro. It
Yeah.
like lingered for some reason,
Bro, but you gotta think about it. He had a small career, bro.
Yeah, it was
2015 to 2020, and then he was
Yeah.
out the league, bro.
That's the
Yeah.
NFL for running backs, though. Usually,
But
unless you're like
Todd-
But
I mean,
Todd
you
Gurley
can't-
was supposed to be that
You can't
dude.
put Todd Gurley in because you have on that list Frank Gore.
I wouldn't. He
So-
never
Yeah.
even rushed for over 1,500 yards.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Frank
no.
Gore is on that list. Longevity wise, injury wise, that guy's played for you. He's great.
Mhm.
You know, honestly, I would just put him in just because of tenacity of playing and
Mhm,
going through what he went
mhm.
through. Like he was.
It was really, you saw it a lot with his touchdowns.
Hey, I say this: you can't put him in because he scored on accident that one time. Fucking Todd Gurley.
Yeah,
but
Todd Gurley.
But like, look at this stretch, right? Like he had first year 10 touchdowns, second year it'll fall off
Mhm.
6 touchdowns, then 13 touchdowns, 17 touchdowns, 12 touchdowns. So he scored a lot, you know.
yeah, he was like their main goal line
Yeah,
runner.
yeah.
Like,
But
give
he
him the
never
ball.
rushed for 1,500 yards. He only was in the league for 5 years. Like
Mm-hmm.
I just
Yeah,
wouldn't be
definitely
able
not.
to.
I wouldn't put him in.
I'm good.
And then we got Jarrell Casey.
I don't even know
Jarrell
who that is.
Casey. Man,
I don't know who that is.
guy.
Defensive tackle.
For
He
who?
played for the Tennessee Titans, the Denver Broncos.
No.
He's only
Those are
35.
two teams I don't really watch. too,
Journeyman, a little bit there.
Journeyman
Yeah.
a little bit.
Nah,
Yeah,
pass.
so that-
if you didn't impact it to where I remember you, pass. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, there's a few of those on that list.
Pass. Then.
There's quite a few.
The only one I really don't recognize is one Jarrell Casey. That's about Geno.
Yeah, that's really it.
I remember Geno Atkins because he played on the Bengals, but I wasn't like, oh shit.
Geno Atkins. We got to plan for him. No,
Yeah.
I remember him too because he played for them, and then also when you play Madden, you get a little pack.
Yeah,
he was one of my.
but really, only Geno and Jarrell Casey are the only ones I don't really know.
Yeah, but there's a lot of players on the list. Maybe I would say for sure there's 3 that do deserve to be in all of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that wraps up Hall of Fame eligibility.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into it really quick. Let's just pick who we think is going to take the Super Bowl last week at NFL.
This is this Sunday. Eagles versus Chiefs on Fox.
Oh, Super Bowl? There's a Super Bowl happening?
Super Bowl, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really important because it's the Chiefs and Eagles, but I think that bag of luck, the Chiefs are going to win. 3-peat.
I think they're going to 3-peat.
Man, I cannot go with that. I just can't. And I can't go with the Eagles either.
Here comes the Eagles.
I cannot go with the Eagles
and
either.
he's wearing green right now. Is that green?
No, it's gray.
It looks green.
I can't go for the Eagles either. I don't think the Kansas City's gonna win. But I am going to root for Barkley. I want this guy to win, man. Him.
I
don't want the Eagles to win. I don't want the Chiefs to win. I want Barkley to win.
I would like to see him win a ring for sure.
Maybe not with that team though.
But I'll tell you right now, this game, I was saying it was Barkley's going to be the key player. No, it's not. You know who's going to be the difference maker if they win and he needs to step up? Smith. Devontae Smith is going to be the key to the Eagles if they win this game.
He's been very consistent. Other than the injuries,
he's been kind of fell off a little bit towards the end.
He had a concussion for a couple weeks.
Yeah. But like when he's out there, he's consistent. He doesn't really drop balls or anything. So
yeah, this game I think he needs to be
Alabama product.
He needs to be he's going to be the key player this year.
We'll see
in the Super Bowl.
Are we going to see AJ Brown reading a book?
He has to now. Now he has to every game.
He ain't catching no balls. And I'm just kidding. No,
he has to every game. He set
like
himself up now. Everybody's gonna be looking for him reading that book every game.
I think it's gonna be a good game, dude. I think Saquon is gonna run hard. They have a good defensive line over there, the Chiefs too, with Chris Jones and stuff. So we'll see what happens. It's like when the unstoppable object meets the unmovable wall. You know what I mean?
Well, and every time we've seen the Chiefs in the playoffs, right, which has been quite often over the last few years. We've never seen a team run the ball effectively on the Chiefs defense in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be the first time where we might see that for the first time, or the Chiefs are going to show us that they can just stop the run.
Yep. And
go ahead.
The Eagles, meaning Jalen Hurts, has been saying like he still ain't living down that loss.
Oh yeah.
And like you said,
like
you said, they didn't have a running game that time.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't really have nobody that helped them out with the running game, and I think they're going in there with like.
I'll say this though. That running game that Buffalo had with Josh Allen and Jared Cook was,
they got stopped.
James Cook. Yeah, they got stopped. And James Cook can run the ball, and Josh Allen can run the ball. So
Patrick Mahomes had more rushing yards
than
not
Saquon.
Dude, no, I understand.
That's true,
not Saquon.
100%.
But also, Jalen Hurts, we don't know his status. We don't know how injured he is, or is he feeling a little bit better?
He's hurt?
Yeah, he was coming in there. No, he had the knee hurt. The knee injury.
The knee
remember?
and the concussion.
So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe with all this time, he's probably at least at like 80.
So I think it's going to come down, right? If the Chiefs can stop the run, that's going to come down to which quarterback plays better. And I'm taking Mahomes over Jalen Hurts
all day. We know you, because we got that Mahomes glazes.
Not even, bro. But just look at the quarterbacks.
He's like Clark Kent with the Mahomes underneath, right?
It's like I'm a Steelers fan, and he opens his shirt. Is really
just because I can live in the moment and realize what I'm watching.
Okay,
it's happening before my eyes.
Give us the Patrick Mahomes impression for the last time of the year.
We're gonna go out. We're gonna play our best. I'm gonna need Travis to score a touchdown, and hopefully we win and go for the 3-peat. Yeah, it's never been done.
That was pretty good, dude. I love hearing it. It's like he's here on the podcast.
Thank you so much, Patrick Mahomes making an appearance at our Brotherly Banter Podcast.
Go check him out on Fox today at 5:30 on Sunday.
But I'm gonna say that I don't know. I think Jalen Hurts, man. I think he's underrated. A lot of people.
I think he's a good quarterback.
He's a great quarterback.
But if we're asking, if it comes down to quarterbacks and who's gonna play better, who are you gonna take?
Right
Mahomes?
now, I think I would take Hurts just because he has more weapons. He has
No.
Goddard at tight end. He has freaking Smith. He has Barkley.
Okay, take away the weapons, right?
Well, I can't take away the weapons because
just strictly quarterbacks. You know, who's a better quarterback? Like
Definitely Mahomes.
Who do you want in the Super Bowl to take you to win the game? And you're just looking at your quarterback play.
Tom Brady.
Come on.
We're talking.
What do you mean?
We're talking about the two options available.
Oh, between the two right now.
Yes. In the Super Bowl, you're strictly asking if it comes down to how the quarterback plays, right? Not the weapons that they have, but how well is your quarterback going to play? Who are you going to pick? Are you going to pick Mahomes or are you going to pick Jalen Hurts?
I mean, for me, I don't know. I honestly, I feel it could go either way because Hurts is just as good. I think they give a lot of credit to Mahomes.
He's good.
But Hurts is just as good. Like,
Yeah.
he can run the ball. He can throw the ball.
Good.
He's really good. He's pretty good. I don't know. I think it
It's a
can
tough
go
decision.
either way. Yeah, it's definitely a tough decision. And it comes down to their weapons at this point.
Yeah.
I say Patrick Mahomes QB IQ or football IQ is like, I think it's second to none, bro.
Yeah,
and
that's crazy.
he's still he may not be like the most athletic person out there, but he scrambles like he just always makes the right play, or most of the time. I'll say he most of the time makes the right play. It's really hard to bet against that dude, so I'm not gonna do it.
I'm not saying bet against him, but I think, I can't not say that Hurst is. Hurst is good too.
Yeah.
I like Hurst. He's a pretty good quarterback. I'm nothing to take away from Mahomes, but
Yeah. We'll see, man. It's going to be fun to watch.
What's the spread on that? Do you know the spread? Does it show it?
It says that the Kansas City has a 1.5 favorite.
Oh, it's not bad.
Oh, that's actually
That's almost right down the middle.
dude. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. Well,
While the
good
over
luck.
under is 48.5.
That's doable.
That's absolutely
That's
doable.
doable.
That's about 20 something a pop, 24 a pop.
24 pop, yeah.
That can be done.
Or
Yeah.
25 a pop.
Yeah.
Meaning the Eagles are the underdogs, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be a close game. I think. Hopefully,
We might have a good game. We're definitely gonna get a good halftime show. That's for sure. Make sure y'all get some.
Kendrick?
some food.
It's gonna be a lot of booing going on.
Why? Where is
Kendrick?
it?
Cause it should be Lil Wayne, man.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
no,
that's
but yeah,
true.
I know that's true. But everybody loves Kendrick Lamar right now, so there ain't no booing.
Boo.
Yeah. Kendrick Lamar went crazy at the Grammys, bro.
Yeah, should've been
And it's
Lil
probably
Wayne.
A minor. That was
But
bad.
they should,
They really should have
give it to the
been,
wrong
bro. They really should have been Lil Wayne, bro. Just
should've
been
you
Lil
got-
Wayne.
You gotta pay homage.
It's just like the
But
Grammy
like-
Awards. They gave the wrong award to the wrong person. They should have been Morgan Wallen, not Beyonce. Come on, man. Come on,
Morgan
man.
who?
I don't know who that is, bro. I don't
Best
watch
country
that.
album of the year. Come on,
Oh,
Morgan
yeah,
Wallen.
yeah, yeah.
You're gonna
Yeah.
deny
But it's
Morgan.
not the CMAs.
Hmm?
Isn't there a country music award for that?
Yeah.
So you're gonna not give a country music award in the Grammys to a country music artist who was like the greatest?
Well, I think it goes in.
album?
I think it goes into like.
Come on, man.
And Beyonce is just so big. If she
Yeah,
released,
she's
But
so popular.
if
If
you
she
listen,
released
if
a
you listen
country
to
album-
if you listen to country music stations and country music albums, they don't play none of her songs from her album in
Yeah,
the country music
but
station.
her fans hear
Yeah,
it,
her
and her
fans,
fans
bro.
vote, and she has a
she probably
shitload of
has
fans.
way more fans than Morgan Wallen.
Yeah.
So you're
I
saying
don't
the
even know
fans
who that
are
is.
the ones that are voting for the
No,
Grammy
but they
Awards?
drive the sales. They
Yeah.
drive the
But
streams.
it wasn't a country album. I'm just on my point.
No, it wasn't.
Like
What was
Morgan
it,
Waller-
the Lemonade one, right?
No,
Morgan
no,
Waller
bro,
should
that
have
was
been
like 10 years ago.
Morgan Waller
Shit,
should.
I'm
She
not
dropped
impressed.
an actual
I do remember that.
This ain't Texas.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
But that's not
yeah.
a country
Yeah.
song.
Yes, it is.
It was a country
It's
song.
literally anytime you say "this ain't Texas" like that.
Oh,
it's
because you say it like that, it's
Yeah.
country.
Absolutely.
I mean,
She
it
was-
Morgan
was-
Waller had some bangers, man. Come on, I can't
But
believe
I think what drives that right is like the streams and the plays, the popularity. Like I'm sure it drives.
But it
all
doesn't
that.
get played in country music.
Yeah, but I feel like there's a country music award for that. Like country music.
So then
awards.
it's not a country music award. It shouldn't have been a best country music album of the year then or whatever.
Isn't that what it was? Album, best country album?
Yeah, it was like best country song or something.
No. It was a song. It was an album.
Yeah, I think it was the album of the year because she's never won an album of the year, so she won the country music.
Damn, why you calling Beyonce out like that, dog?
Because she
Hey, but
didn't.
she's the leader all time though. 33 Grammys.
Can't believe it, man. But hey, I got you, Morgan Waller.
I think it's Wallen.
Morgan Waller.
Morgan Wallen. I don't.
Morgan Waller.
I don't listen to country like that, so I wouldn't.
Me either, bro.
I don't really care for it. Cool. So
Oh, as long as Beyonce wins, it's okay.
no, I don't. I mean, I don't care if she won either.
Yeah.
All right. that's it for NFL. We will have the wrap-up results next week on who is the Super Bowl champion, and that does it for NFL season.
It's so sad how fast it went, right?
It blew by.
How about that All-Star weekend?
What about it?
Exactly. Nobody cares.
Oh shit!
Wait, are you talking about the NFL All-Star?
It was terrible.
Pro Bowl.
I mean, it was
Terrible.
Pro Bowl,
No,
yeah.
but
No,
like,
it was fun to watch.
It's
It
always
wasn't
fun.
fun to watch.
Flag football is always the best, bro.
Yeah, flag football
And
was
it was a
fun.
good one.
I think that was the only part that was okay, but it was terrible.
Well, it's the main event. Yeah, so let's get on to some NBA action,
Hey,
baby. This week was crazy.
I want to say something real quick, bro, because like we last week we were like, it's not interesting. Basketball is kind of like watered down, and then some bombshells just happened. I mean, listen to the Brotherly Banter channel, episode 17. That's the one. Yeah, man, something big happened. We definitely gonna cover it. It definitely shook the world, bro.
Happened.
The first domino effect though was the biggest, absolutely the biggest, bro.
Yeah, out of nowhere, 11:30 at night on Saturday.
I got my face and balls in the pillow, bro.
Breaking news.
And before you mention this, he bought a $15 million house the day before.
Yeah. Fucking Luka Doncic. The Dallas Mavericks traded Luka Doncic to the Lakers
At the age of 25.
At the age of 25.
When he's having one of his best career
Took
points.
his team to the NBA Finals. All NBA 5-time, 4 or 5-time All-Star, NBA scoring leader, MVP runner-up, Luka Doncic.
Career average 27 points a game.
Traded overnight for pennies to the Los Angeles Lakers
Now,
for a first-round pick and Anthony Davis.
Well, how old is Anthony Davis? Like 35? What is he, 32?
31.
Oh.
now there's a lot of things now starting to come to light with that trade. I mean,
Yes.
one, we all seen it. I don't care what anybody thinks. Is that you see him on the court, his conditioning was definitely an issue.
Yes.
Definitely. As much as he wants to say no or whatever, it was definitely an issue.
He's also a liability on defense. They lost the finals last year because the Celtics
also,
attacked Luka Doncic.
He's a liability because of his injuries.
Yeah.
Now, you say he's 24, 25, but he's been playing professional basketball since he was like
14,
15 years old. So that you have to account.
He's got some wear and tear.
Yeah. He's not going to be like LeBron and play till he's 40 because he's just been playing way too long.
Yeah, he's been playing way longer than that. So
and I know he scores points, but I don't know. Maybe the Mavs saw something, maybe they needed to change up.
that's going to be very interesting because they losing AD was like their only bright thing other than LeBron, right? Because he was a good defensive player. So it is tough. There was some more trades that happened today. Today was a trade deadline, so we will talk into it. But that was the big domino, bro. And they didn't like when you say Luka, right? Luka is one of those people that you think you can't move him, right? So like people were willing like to throw chingos to picks any players that you want, and that GM over there for the Mavs, bro, got like 1 first-round pick and Max Christie and AD.
I think the Mavs. So their grades is that the Mavs were like a F, and then the Lakers were like a B. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that because
let's talk about it real quick. Like so
Mavs got fleeced.
Yeah, they did. Like check it out. So Lakers received Luka, Maxi, and Monkey and Morris, right?
Yep.
Mavs got Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and one 2029 first round pick. I'm gonna be like in space when I get to by the time.
But I'm thinking for right now though. I think the switch between Davis and Luka. I think Davis is going to be more of an impact player with the Mavs, especially with Kyrie. Once Klay Thompson's
Mavs are still good.
Yeah, no, they're still good. And with having the defensive player and the big man that they can use in the paint, I don't know. I think the Mavs kind of made out a little bit more. I know the Lakers got Luka, but let's be honest, the Lakers weren't really going to be anything.
Mavs made a right now move, but they traded away a player that they could have got so much more.
Yeah, that's the big
Rudy Gobert got traded for 4 first-round picks.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody was going to be willing to give up anything. Though.
Bro, I would give up my left nut to get Luka Doncic on the Spurs.
The reports were that they didn't even entertain any other offers from any other team.
Yeah. But
the GM went straight to the first.
But let's
offer
say you were looking for something like a big that can play defense, that can really help your team. I know he has his injuries, but maybe it's like that key missing piece.
They got Daniel Gafford and Derek
I don't
Lively.
know. I think Davis is better than both of those guys.
Oh,
But if you were looking for something like that specifically, I think that's what the deal you make.
You could probably move Luka and probably get Rudy Gobert. Cat,
I wouldn't get Rudy.
I'm just saying.
Rudy.
Well, you wouldn't, but you probably get all those
Davis
picks.
is better.
No. What should have happened?
I
is
think they're
to
trying
get
to
AD.
do
They should have left Max Christie back in LA.
Mm-hmm.
They should have got AD and like 3 first-round picks at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah, maybe.
But bro, you give him up for basically AD and a first-round pick is crazy, bro.
Yeah, but
that's
I think the Mavs know a little bit better as far as what they had with Luka.
I don't.
Because
I don't
I mean,
think
look
so.
at it. Now he ain't even eligible for any awards this year because what his
He's hurt.
injuries.
Well, so
And he's always like
it's
that
a good point you bring
every
up.
year. And they're trying to probably do something now because, like, come on, Kyrie is already kind of towards the end.
Yeah.
Klay Thompson is definitely towards the end. Like, they're trying to probably maybe see if they can make a run, last run, like they did
But
with
Luka's going to be in the
Nowitzki.
league for the next 10, 15 years, bro.
I don't know
Hey,
if he's going to be in the
Lakers
league
set
that long.
themselves up to be
Okay,
on the map,
at least
bro.
okay, at
I
least
don't
till he's
think he'll be that
35.
long.
At least till he's 35.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's 10 years.
Maybe. We'll see.
That's long term. 10 years is long term in the
Again,
NBA.
Yeah.
Again, he's been playing professional
Yeah.
basketball for
So
a long
here's a
time.
good like statistic, right? That can kind of put it in perspective injury wise.
Mhm.
He's missed 91 games out of 240. So that's
Mhm.
about 71%
It's
of
a
his
lot of
games.
games.
He's only played 71% of his games. So
Mhm.
about 30% he's missed,
It's a lot
which
of
is a lot for someone who's
Mhm.
about to be paid $350 million
and
on a
who's
supermax.
young. He
Yeah.
can't get a supermax, I thought, because he was.
No, he's
No,
not
no,
eligible
he
for-
was he was gonna.
Yeah, but
So
not even-
Dallas
yeah.
is like, okay, you're injury prone, right? You don't play defense. We went to the finals and you got fucking cooked on defense. Like they attacked you every play. I don't know if we want to pay you $350 million.
No, exactly. And you can't. I know people are trying to compare him to Jokic, the Joker.
Yeah.
But Joker can play defense
Fuck yeah.
a little
Well,
bit.
he's
I mean,
also
he's not the
fucking- what do you
best.
mean a little bit?
He's not the best defensive player on the field or on the court, but he plays defense. He's
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So you can't compare those two. MVP.
All right.
So-
No.
But yeah, you can't compare those two.
Yeah,
I know
but-
a lot of people want to compare and
So
this
that-
and that, but nah.
So I mean, I don't mind Dallas trading Luka, right? That's not the issue I have. The issue is so little they got in return.
Yeah,
No, I agree with
that's
you.
my
AD
issue.
is not gonna be a long term. He's like a 3-4 year guy. You know?
There was a report that I saw where they asked an unnamed GM what they would have done, what they would have given up to get Luka, and that dude just said one word: everything. He said
Bro, literally,
everything.
I would have literally given all my first round picks.
They said they
half
said-
my bench for Luka to come to the
They
Spurs.
said other than Wemby, like there's probably nobody else that would be moved. Like
But
Wemby, Steph, and
I like
like
to
LeBron.
think about it- I like to think about it like
everybody else
this.
is on the table, dude.
let's think
Not
about
even
it in a
Steph.
different picture because people say, yeah, I give everything. But like, let's say I come to you.
Okay,
You have the best. You have this car. Let's just compare it with cars.
don't look at it.
You have this car, your dream car.
Mhm.
You know, everybody wants this car. It looks
Don't look at
nice. It's like the best car out on the road.
Let me lock it.
But you come to me and be like, "Hey, I'll give you this car." It's like, wait a minute. If it's some car that I've wanted and I want to get from you, but now you're coming to me and saying, "Hey, you want to have this car? I'll give you this car." There's probably something wrong with that car that you know about that I don't know about. Now you're trying to get it off your hands.
I'll just
sell
tell you,
them a
I'll tell
lemon.
you. I'll tell you right now. Look, there's nothing really wrong. I just put gas in it, right, and it runs out of gas a lot because
So
it's
it's
a little out
okay.
of shape. But when you put gas in it and you go really fast, it goes stupid fast. That's Luka.
But is it consistently fast?
It's
though?
consistently
what I'm saying?
fast.
Or it's gonna have some issues later that I'm gonna have to do.
It
some
might
repairs.
have some issues.
You know what I'm
bro, but
saying?
It might win you a race.
Is
It
it?
might.
You
There's
know what I'm
only
saying?
there's
So that's what I'm
only
saying. It's
there's
like-
only a certain situation in where I'd give up my franchise guy like that is if I had someone else I'm building around,
Yeah,
like Wemby.
I don't know
Like,
who they're building around.
I would
bro.
give everything right now to give up 6 first round picks to get Luka and pair him with Wemby.
dude Luka
But
and
I-
Wemby, right?
But
That
I
would've been
wouldn't.
sick.
But I wouldn't take him to LA to where I have to rebuild again around him because LeBron's
Yeah.
out of the league in a year or two.
Yeah.
You know.
And you by the time you do rebuild, I mean, I honestly feel Luka's gonna be at the end of his career.
It feels like
as young as he is.
I think
you know what it
the
feels
rebuild
like?
will start.
To me, it feels like the Carmelo experience in New York. Remember where they wasted all his
yeah.
talent? Oh, I feel like it's gonna be one of those
But
because
I
I feel like the
agree
Lakers
too.
are not.
I think
Not in
they're
a
they're
position.
starting to rebuild in LA around
Yeah.
Luka now.
Mhm.
But I don't know. The only as a GM, the only
Mhm.
time I would give up all that stuff is if I were if I was the Lakers. Maybe considering the injury stuff, considering
Mhm.
how much money he's gonna need and all that stuff. Like
Yeah.
maybe, but if it was something like you're putting him next to Anthony Davis, or you're putting him next to not Anthony Davis, Anthony Edwards, or you're putting him next to Wemby, or you're putting him next to a young guy who has a team building around him. I would dump picks. I would dump him.
And that's what I think is what we don't see either, is that we're looking at this trade and it's like, oh my God, they got this, nothing for the Mavs and blah blah blah, Lakers. But I feel like they made that trade. The Lakers made that trade out of desperation too, because they want to keep LeBron happy and get him something that they think that will help him score and maybe win another one. Yeah. I don't think that was necessarily, okay, we're going to rebuild with this guy. Yeah, maybe it was like, okay, we can also rebuild with this guy, even though we're picking him up now because he's young, but we can maybe win something with him, with LeBron.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's a good recipe for, like, winning long term, because they probably are blinded to see that he is pretty injury prone.
No, he is. They should have gave Luka Bronny for Luka. Been even trade.
Dog, get out of here, bro.
Hey, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up. You know what? Let me make this point real quick.
Here we go.
With Bronny and LeBron. They got offered to go into that All-Star game and do the father-son skills challenge or whatever, and they denied it.
Did they really?
And I was like, you know what? You're stupid. Do everything you can as a father-son duo, whether it's good, bad, do it. Because once LeBron retires, Bronny's out.
Yep.
Yeah. Nobody's going to care about him.
Yeah. The moment.
Take advantage of it. All-Star, let's go, son.
That's so
you know
funny,
what? Y'all
bro.
want us to do it? We agree.
So funny. I
think it might just take a little bit for Bronny to become a good role player, because Scottie Pippen Jr., he started off a little rough, a few points per game, coming off the bench, but now he plays a pivotal role as a role player with the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah, and you know who also kind of came along a little bit, took a little while? Gary Payton.
Oh yeah, Gary Payton Jr. Right.
But I'm saying is, like, this father-son thing. Take advantage of it.
Yeah.
But whether he's great or not, hey, you know what? We'll do it.
Yeah.
Pay us another 20%, right?
Yeah.
I would love to do that with my
son,
bro.
I just mean, like, Bronny could take that path as those other guys. It might just take him a little bit to learn.
Yeah.
But he's just not as dominant as his dad was. You have the expectation of being one of the greatest of all time as your father. Like, it's hard.
Hey, it could be worse. You could be like Michael Jordan's son, getting like
locked up for DUI.
But I think between
that's why LeBron's
Bronny,
shut the fuck up.
Between Bronny and LeBron, Bronny's better, man. I like Bronny, and I'm glad he's going to Arizona, because Arizona.
Bryce.
Bryce.
Yeah,
I was like, Bryce
not Bronny,
nice.
not Bronny, but Bryce. He's so underrated compared to his brother, but I'm glad he's going to Arizona, because Arizona, I think, has the best college basketball program in the entire NCAA.
Better than
Arizona?
Duke?
Yes.
Fuck no.
Better than Duke?
I think so, but people, hey, go ahead and go with Duke, whatever.
I just saw Arizona get cooked the other day.
I'm not saying that they're like elite, NCAA championships because Duke and whatever, but they build good players.
Yeah.
A lot of good players come out of that program.
Okay, so Bryce James, he's going to be really good, and he's also way taller than Bronny.
Yeah,
he's like 6'10".
Dog, he had some kind of crazy
within a year, bro.
They posted a video of them and like 6 months.
They took him overseas, bro. They
gave him
implanted
the shot.
Them knees, bro.
Take me, dog. Hey, we're starting to we're starting to GoFundMe, guys. Hey, let me get my knees done, guys. Come on, I want to be 6'5".
I think he's better than Bronny, so we'll see what happens once he gets to Arizona. But
yeah,
man, to get back to my point is just, dude, take advantage of it.
Yeah,
father son will do everything.
Absolutely,
everything.
I agree. Hey, but that was one big domino, but there was another big domino by our home team here, Puro Pinches Spurs.
Puro Pinches Spurs, baby, Hong Kong.
Go ahead. Hey, rest in peace. Hey,
yo,
go ahead. JJ, go ahead and give us the good news.
So San Antonio Spurs satisfied the Sacramento Kings and ended up getting De'Aaron Fox and Jordan McLaughlin.
2 point guards.
Yes, and it was a 3-team trade between the Bulls, Sac, and San Antonio. And they gave back picks that they had from other teams. 2 picks, one from Charlotte, which is an unprotected pick. Top 14 protected, so it's going to be a second rounder. They gave up a 2027, their own first rounder.
That's ours, yeah.
Yeah, that's ours. And then we gave back the Bulls swap that we had.
The second round one.
Yes.
And so the Kings received Zach LaVine, which is great. There's great talent. There's untapped potential there. Cisco. Yeah, Cisco. Yeah.
But he's no longer in the Kings. So
Did they move him? Okay.
yeah, they moved him to
This is
Washington. I think
this is like time stamped or whatever. And then they got the picks from the 2025 first round from the Hornets, the 2027 first round from the Spurs, 31 first round pick from the Timberwolves, 35 second round pick from the Bulls, 28 second round pick from the. This is for two players, just like the Lakers, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So look how much they got for a lesser player. You know,
so I would say that. I know y'all say we gave up nothing, but look, Cisco was a good looking.
Sissoko?
Yeah, Sissoko.
Yeah, that's how you say it.
Sissoko. He was a good prospect. He is now in Washington because I think Valanciunas went to.
Oh, they switched that.
Kings or whatever. But they did lose Trey Jones, which is okay. I don't mind.
Yeah,
but they got rid of Collins.
Yeah, Zach Collins.
Finally, he's off my team, bro.
Hey,
Holy shit!
But they lost a big guy because they only got 2 point guards.
Hey, it was Zach, so the Bulls ended up being the third in that mix, and it was Zach Collins they picked up, Kevin Herter and Trey Jones, and they got that first round pick 2025 from the Spurs. So everybody won in that one.
Yeah. So the Spurs did get De'Aaron Fox and McLaughlin. They still have the first round pick unprotected from the Hawks, which the Hawks look like they're going to start trending downward now that they lost Johnson.
Yeah. So technically, we ended up fleecing the fucking Sacramento Kings.
I think it was
because we kept the first round picks for the Hawks. We didn't give up any of our young core. Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sohan, Steph Castle's
here.
We didn't give up any of those guys that are essential to our rebuilding around Wemby, and we ended up getting an all-star, clutch player of the year, 25 point per game score, and De'Aaron Fox.
Bro, and then I want to say too, man,
we fleeced them.
It was so great. Like right after that, right? Like we were waiting for him to play with the Grizzlies. He doesn't play right because he's got to get his physical, and then he ends up playing against the Hawks. What a game that dude had, bro!
That was
he
crazy.
Comes in and he like at the half, I think he had like 20 points, bro. Like
it's so refreshing,
and he looked timid still. I feel like I still felt like he kind of was still kind of get his groove.
Like it was like a pickup. It was like a pickup game for him, bro.
You're learning.
Imagine when he learns the system. Oh my god, I'm so excited, bro.
You're learning the calls, the plays, but you
it
still
sucks that we couldn't make like one more move to get a big, right? But
bro, we're needing it now because that game, Charles Bassey got hurt. The same ACL leg he tore.
Fuck, for real, the same one.
He hurt the MCL and that MCL sprain.
So I know. I mean, De'Aaron Fox is a Spur, right? We do take on his cap, like his pay.
Yeah, but we got money for it.
We got
hopefully it's something like he really wants to be here.
He does,
because he has the 1 year, and then we'll see if he extends or not.
Bro.
I mean,
I can't wait.
Why can't he extend? Because Butler went to Golden State, and he already extended a 2 year. You know what I'm saying?
No, but that was part of the trade clause. So that's different.
It's funny that you say like
so why he couldn't extend or say something now.
He probably will.
You don't need to wait.
It takes time.
You want to say it's crazy? Like what's funny about you saying seeing him out in the streets? Literally the day he got to San Antonio, look what happened.
Who's that?
D'Andra's uncle.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
where's that at,
bro?
What store?
I think it looks like they're at the mall or something.
Okay, La Cantera. I need to know. I need to go. What day was that?
The day he got here.
That looks indoor.
It looks indoor, yeah. So it's not La Cantera, right?
Yeah, bro.
It's Rolling Oaks.
Hey, that game, bro. That game, bro. Fucking nuts. And I will say, Spurs almost threw the game.
Yeah.
Right. But Wemby's they said he's been pretty sick the past week.
Yeah.
That's why he missed. He missed that Saturday game. He played Memphis, but he wasn't really balling.
And in that Hawks game, he took a break.
Bro, he was tired, bro.
No, I was like,
but Richard Jefferson was talking on the broadcast, and he was like,
I hate Richard Jefferson.
He's like, I'd rather play with a broken ankle than play with like a respiratory issue. Like,
yeah, it sucks. It's like you have a pillow in your face, bro. Or something.
Bro.
It sucks.
So he was like, I commend Wemby for actually coming out to play. A lot of guys would be sick and they just won't play.
Yeah, that's true.
But you could tell he wasn't really playing defense the way he usually does. Like he was gassed up and down the court. Like, so they came back in the second half, but he ended up fucking clutching it up at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
big trade for us, man.
That was a big trade. I'm excited, bro.
It's so refreshing to see when Wemby comes off the court. There's someone that can score consistently and open
in the
up.
Second half, that didn't show though.
But also like it makes us a little bit more depth, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Now we have a little bit more depth. Like it's great.
Well,
bro.
and it opened up the court for Devin, bro. It's hard for Devin to be the number 2 guy when like you can double Wemby and easily recover on Devin.
Yeah,
but you can't double Wemby, double Fox, and double Vassell.
Dude,
so he had a good game too. He had like 21 points.
Castle has been balling, bro.
He's gonna be so good,
dude. His dunks are fire.
He's not.
They're fire,
No,
but they're
fire,
good. They're
bro.
decent.
He fucking bodied
they're
it,
decent.
dude.
No,
bro.
they're decent.
Hey,
They're
let me-
decent.
Okay,
dunks.
let me,
They're
okay,
decent.
maybe okay. They're decent dunks, but hey, one of the most fire plays is that one where he bounced it off the freaking
that was
board
crazy.
and fucking Wemby cleaned it up.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
fire, bro. Like
Yeah,
shit like
at the
that
same-
makes me want to fucking throw the fucking remote
At
at
the same time, they played the Hawks, and Trey
What?
Young. Trey Young was 32 points. You can never count out Trey Young. No, he's a baller too.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have the guys help.
They actually just traded Devin Hunter or some shit. So good for the Spurs that the Hawks just traded two of their better players.
Yeah, we
At
need
that
them
time?
to trend downward for
Today.
sure.
Oh, they did. Oh,
Today,
okay.
they traded two
'cause
of their
that
better
makes
players.
their pick change, right? Doesn't it? Or
No.
No.
It means that they're going to get
They're gonna
worse.
suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So
the worse they do,
the better that pick comes, right?
and the better chances we got to pick up flag, baby.
Yeah.
So it's going to be great for the Spurs, man.
Mhm.
It's going to take some adjusting. We need a backup center, bro. Bad.
We do.
Especially now that Bassey's hurt.
What are you doing, Dwight?
Yeah.
Or
not
center.
Dwight. No,
Leave
not
Shane
that.
AD would have been perfect.
AD don't even want to play center, bro. He's a
No,
bitch.
What the fuck? No, I don't want AD here, bro.
I was thinking like Valanciunas or like
Well, he's already
Nurkic.
traded.
Yeah, I know.
And it's
I was
funny
thinking
because they
Nurkic.
traded him for a Spur.
Hey, you know,
Traded him for a Spur.
you know who the talk on the town, like on the social media platforms are for the Spurs are right now?
Who?
Mo Bamba.
No, he's not even in the league.
No, I know. He's a free agent.
Oh, that'd be a
Nah,
good, like, a
he's
good,
He's
like,
a 7-1
Yeah.
center, bro. We don't
Nah,
need
I
him for
would've-
scoring. We just need him to play some
just need
defense.
somebody to clean up the boards.
Yeah, bro.
He ain't even in the league, man. Come
He
on.
was in the league this year, bro, but he got hurt and he went on waivers. Like, it'd be good.
Yeah,
It's
we'll
something
see.
right now for the Spurs where they don't have to
Mhm.
spend a lot of money. They need a backup center desperately. Mo Bamba could be a good pickup, bro, just for them to
Just fill a gap. real quick.
just to fill the gap, bro, for a little bit until
Yeah.
we can find something. But
I'll take that over Zach Collins, dog. Zach
Fuck
Collins
yeah.
did nothing.
absolutely,
I always see him like at the 3-point line. Like, what are you doing?
absolutely
Get away. Go into the
I'm
paint.
so glad he's off my team,
Me
bro.
too, bro. He was annoying, bro. Oh
But,
man,
we'll
we watched
see.
so many games.
I don't know about Mo Bamba, but
No,
I mean,
And
there's
then-
definitely something out there that they can pick up.
Yeah,
And then the Hawks, in February 3rd, they swapped picks with the Thunder, the 2029 second
Yeah.
round for the 2030 conditional second round.
yeah.
And then the Mavs, they kept moving with some picks. They ended up getting Caleb Martin
From Philly, right?
from Philly and gave up Quentin Grimes and a second round pick in 2025.
Another big one, Raptors.
Oh
Dang,
yeah, I mean,
man,
I'm
that's
trying to
crazy.
get to that, but it's like there's so much that happened in between that.
Yeah,
but
I mean, some of these teams we don't really care
Yeah,
about. But
yeah.
some of the
Okay,
bigger,
all right, yeah,
some of the
well-
bigger names, right?
All
Brandon
right.
Ingram.
Yeah, Brandon. Okay, let's go to the Brandon Ingram one. So they do move. So Raptors end up landing Brandon Ingram
Yep.
from the Pelicans. The Pelicans end up getting Kelly Olynyk,
Bruce Brown.
Bruce Brown, a first round pick and a second round pick. So
Yeah.
Pelicans, I think that's a good trade, bro. They get to like restock on their picks. They move some players, or they move Brandon Ingram out.
I just
and
feel
they
like he
get
could have
players.
gone somewhere better,
Yes,
bro.
he could've gone
Yeah.
somewhere.
I
I'm
know.
surprised
I
they
bet he's
didn't get.
pissed. I bet he's pissed that he got
Zion,
traded to the
right?
Raptors, bro.
I know, right? He's like, "Fuck, man! Like, I don't want to be in Canada."
Man,
The
nobody wants to go to
fuck?
Canada.
Yeah, another big one was Jimmy motherfucking
Oh
buckets.
yeah, bro.
Himmy, dog. He was tired of the Heat. There was so much controversy with him and with the Heat and with
Man,
Pat Riley. He
Warriors
ends up-
got fleeced.
Yeah, they ended up getting fleeced.
Warriors got
Warriors,
fleeced.
Warriors get
Bruh.
Jimmy Butler.
they should have
Uh,
seen
they
the
went from-
trend with him. Look at what
Yeah.
happened in Philly.
Yeah, he just forces his way out when he's over it, bro. And the Heat got Andrew Wiggins, which is amazing. Kyle Anderson, which I think they're going to try to move Kyle Anderson. Davion Mitchell, and a 2025 protected first round pick. That's beautiful. There was a third. Jazz were in it too. They got Josh Richardson and KJ Martin and a couple picks and some cash from the Heat. But Jimmy moves on. That's an old ass team over there at the Warriors.
Warriors went from one 35-year-old washed basketball player to two 35 washed basketball
bro.
players, dog.
And the Heat made out, man.
Yeah, bro.
so they made out like-
Andrew Wiggins, it's gonna be nice. I mean,
I like Andrew.
Andrew Wiggins does miss a lot of time though too. I mean, if we're talking about Luka missing time, Andrew Wiggins misses a lot of time. So we'll see. The Heat are still good.
Yeah, the Heat.
Yeah.
The Heat have a team already set. Like that's good that they have starting. But Andrew Wiggins is something. Not saying he'll be a starter, but he's a good add-on to bring off the bench.
Oh, and the Kings did acquire Valanciunas, right? That's the one.
Yeah, that's who they got. Sissik.
Oh, and that's
Cisco.
right. They moved on to Cisco and the two picks for
Yeah.
with the Wizards. What a fucking pick! God damn it.
Yeah, man. Jazz. I saw this funny meme.
This was the one I wanted to see too. Celtics traded Jaden Springer to the Rockets for a second round pick in 3031. That's wild, bro. And they also got a second round pick and a 2 second round picks. The Rockets are always fucking reloading.
To take it back to the Golden State, though, Golden State was initially trying to get KD to come back.
Yeah, he said he wasn't interested.
He wasn't interested.
Hey,
wonder
KD
if that was
to go to the Mavs.
No, he doesn't want to go to.
Yeah, I think he wanted to go to the Mavs too.
Hey, that'd been funny.
They were trying to do something in Phoenix.
And
they were trying to get rid of Booker and send him down to Houston.
No, Booker, I heard, was not he wasn't in the. He wasn't. In
yeah,
the no, but Bradley was.
They were
Bradley
was
the one
getting Booker to Houston, and then they will get Van Vliet.
They were trying to the original reports were they were trying to get
Booker to Houston would be fucking crazy, bro.
Booker to Houston would be. I would hate that because Dylan the villain is still there, and anytime like that dude's on the team, it just irks me, bro. And I don't really like the Rockets anyways, bro.
Yeah,
fuck the Rockets, bro.
But I think it would have been. KD should have moved, man. I don't like him in Phoenix.
But as of this recording, Jimmy hasn't played for the Warriors yet. He did sign the extension, so he's gonna be playing. So we'll see. He's got to pass the physical and get acclimated. But we're gonna see soon. We're gonna see. We haven't seen AD for the Mavs yet. He's been on the bench a little bit. We did get to see some media day with Luka. And that was interesting. He looked in shape. I mean, not in shape, but I mean, he didn't look no 270. I know what 270 looked like. He didn't look like. Nah, he has not played as well. He's been clapping a lot. He does look like that dude that you invite to a party, and he doesn't know nobody, right? So he's just in the corner clapping or just chilling. He looks very out of place. And I mean, I'll be sad too, right? It's very sad for both players. Really, if we go back to that Lakers Mavs, right? Luka, like we talked about in the beginning, he bought that $13 million house. Like he thought he was set in Dallas, bro. And AD, I'm sure, you know what I mean. Him and I heard a report that AD was kind of talking shit about Bronny and
you got Sentel, dog. That's Sentel. You can't believe anything Sentel says.
Yeah. No, it wasn't Sentel only, but I would say though
that was Sentel that came out.
Let me tell you something. You cannot say that LeBron didn't know, bro. LeBron knows everything about that team. He's
I don't know, bro. The way they made it sound, nobody knew.
LeBron is le GM, dog.
Yeah, he is. Mm-hmm. There's no way you do anything without.
Nah, he knew, LeBron. Bro. He knew.
Like Myles Garrett talks to LeBron before he even wanted to request a trade. Like, come on, he knows everything.
Yeah, no,
but
he knew. But it's sad, bro. I feel bad. I
wonder if Cuban would have stayed as majority owner. If this would have ever happened, because I don't think he would have ever let him go.
He would not have. That's where everything changes. Mark Cuban leaves, and it's almost like the protection barrier is gone on players, bro. And it really scared a lot of players. Honestly, it's no one's safe. Like Anthony Edwards said, he's I'm scared to get traded. And I know he's playing. It's like, but you're not safe, bro. You know what I mean? No, Embiid is next. Embiid needs to get traded.
So I think it's not that he would get traded. Anthony Edwards will not get traded because he plays. He's healthy. He plays. He stays healthy.
Until he's not.
He's young. Once you start not being healthy, now you're in a chopping block. You can probably be gone. And some of these players are like that. They just can't stay healthy.
Yeah. That's why, when it comes to forcing trades and stuff like that, I kind of understand both sides of it, right? Because in a business, they'll be real quick to trade you, right? You know what I mean? Change your whole life in a minute. Look at Luka, right? And at the same time, it's man, we want to be man, this dude's so selfish. He's holding out, not playing games, right? But it's a business, bro. So
yeah, but those that affects you too, holding out, not playing games. Mm-hmm. Now I get it if you're definitely injured. Okay, he needs health. He needs to get looked at because he's injured. But if you're holding out because I want this, I want that, then that's different, though.
Yeah,
I don't agree with that, but. I mean, look at those players that are consistently in their teams that have been there for a long time. They're healthy.
Yeah.
They're healthy. They're consistently playing. They're taking care of themselves. I know LeBron has the trade clause, but nobody's going to trade LeBron because he's healthy.
Yeah.
He takes care of himself.
One of the crazy ones that boggled my mind was Chris Middleton for Kyle Kuzma, yes, Kyle bro. Kuzma.
What is that?
Fucking wild. That was wild.
Middleton got traded?
Yeah, he got traded for Kyle Kuzma. And you know what? I don't know why it was Kyle Kuzma. Maybe they couldn't find anything to get traded for Middleton,
bro,
which is a good
Chris
player.
Middleton?
But
I know.
No, but once they got
Kyle
Damian
Kuzma's
Lillard,
ass.
Once they got Damian Lillard in there and Middleton came off of injury, there was kind of hard to see
Bro,
where
we-
Middleton
it
could
was
be.
one for one or what?
We
Yeah,
played.
1 for 1.
We played fucking Milwaukee the other day, and Chris Middleton went 10 for 10, bro.
I know, but
He was going crazy.
But I think they did this trade thinking that they're gonna keep Giannis and Lillard for a long time, and you can't have Lillard
Oh,
and Middleton
shit.
both on a court.
The
It just doesn't work.
Kings actually just got Valanciunas as well.
Yeah, we just talked about that one.
They traded for Cisco.
Yeah. City Sissoko.
Yeah, Sissoko, the countdown gym.
Yeah,
That sucks. We could have used him.
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
him.
I feel, so they no City Sissoko actually got waived from the Wizards.
Oh, he did at the end?
Yeah, so he's
Fuck.
no longer on a team.
Oh dang.
Damn, that sucks.
So
and,
that gives
and the
the-
Wizard got Reggie Jackson, too.
So
Talk about Freddie
that gives the Spurs an opportunity to pick up City Sissoko back
But shit.
if they choose to do so. You can't go from one team to another and then get traded back or immediately.
Isn't it like the NFL where it's like
Kinda.
waivers?
Yes,
You have to
but
clear waivers first?
yeah, but if you go to a third team and get waived from that third team, then the original team that traded you can pick you back up. So, yeah,
That'd be worth it.
City has talent, bro, but he's just slowly progressing.
Yeah, but they had him in Austin.
he's 20, bro. He's only 20.
Yeah, and they had him playing out down in Austin or up in Austin. You know,
Yeah.
so
So I mean, I don't think he's gonna be out of the league. I'm sure someone's gonna pick him up because he has talent. But I just think he needs more time in the league, bro. He needs to get the minutes, you know.
yeah,
I mean, I saw him play a few times, and I mean, he there was a couple of like good possessions he had. I don't know why.
yeah, but that Middleton trade, man, threw me off too. I was like, dang, can't believe it either. Like,
Yeah.
for Kyle Kuzma though.
Kyle Kuzma is crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
His Lakers also traded away, so they got Mark Williams from the Hornets, the center, and they got Dalton Connect. They traded today Dalton Connect over to the Hornets.
And they had like
Oh,
high
yeah,
praises
that's
for
right.
him.
Yes, bro, that shook. I was shocked.
It's because they did fill a hole. They basically replaced AD with Damn, they got fleeced too. I forgot about that.
It was Dalton Connect and some other player
I'll tell you right now, dude.
that went to the Hornets.
Dang, Connect though.
Yeah, he was their first round pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And they had high praises for him. All this crazy shit, bro. And they traded him. I was telling some of my buddies, like, damn, bro, imagine like you get drafted.
Mark Williams, that's who they got
From the Hornets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Mm-hmm.
So like, imagine you get drafted by the Lakers, one of the best franchises.
Mm-hmm.
You get to play with LeBron, Anthony Davis. Like, you're like, fuck yeah, I'm a rookie in the league, and it's my first year, and I'm playing with fucking legends. Like, boom, you get traded to the Hornets.
I know, right? Imagine that sucks, dude.
Bro, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
But I mean,
it's crazy, dude.
yeah, bro. I mean, other than that, I don't think there's anything else crazy.
That was about
Drew,
it, dude.
Drew Eubanks and Patty Mills are on the Clippers now.
Yeah, I saw that
Yeah,
too.
Marcus
man, but
Smart went to the
nothing.
Wizards.
Yeah, and PJ
Marcus
Tucker ended up
Smart,
taking on too, right? He was with he got traded to the Heat and then moved on to I think he's with the Raptors now
Who?
too. PJ Tucker.
I think he's on the Jazz.
Is it Jazz?
I think so.
Damn,
Bogdanovic went to the Clippers too.
Who?
Bogdanovic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
too,
Bogdan.
Yeah.
So that's the other one from the Hawks. They traded
yeah.
away Hunter and Bogdanovich.
I would have took Boban.
Boban, yeah.
Boban?
Right? Is that who it is?
No, Bogdanovich, the guard.
Oh yeah.
I don't even think Boban's playing anymore, is he?
I think he's somewhere in the league.
On
I think
the bench?
he's on the bench like for like the fucking Rockets or something.
So the Hornets did get Dalton Connect and Cam Reddish.
Cam Reddish, yes, that's who I was thinking of. Yeah,
for
bro.
Mark Williams. So I guess that makes up for.
Oh yeah, he's still in Houston.
Yeah.
But the Raptors definitely got the Brandon Ingram.
Mm-hmm.
They gave up Bruce Brown and Kelly Olynyk, which
Hey.
he could be consistently good sometimes. You know
So
what I
now
mean?
that makes the NBA like way more exciting. Now you want to look at the Mavs. You want to see how they're looking. You want to look at LA. Unfortunately,
Shit, Mavs look good today.
yeah, they did. They smoked the freaking the Boston Celtics. So
For real.
but now you want to see it. You know what I mean? You want to see some games. I want to see how like Luka plays with LeBron and how they're gonna fight over a ball and yell and shit. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, so let's hit some standings real quick in the West because really no one cares about the East.
Why you fucking always say that? I'll tell you right now.
So we got Thunder leading the top at 40-9, bro.
Yeah.
They're fucking killing
They're
it.
good.
They're so
Mhm.
good. I hate it too. Then they got Grizzlies 35-16,
Yeah.
second in the West. We just played on Monday, bro. We got
Mhm.
smoked.
They're good too.
Then we got the Rockets, 32-19.
Oh, you skipped the Nuggets.
No, Rockets are third right now. Unless the Nuggets play tonight and won. Let me refresh my standings.
Refresh too.
Oh yeah, the Nuggets played tonight and won. So Nuggets are 33-19. They're having a good year as well. They got the MVP right there.
Look how
Jokic.
close they are though, dude.
Yeah, so the West is super tight, bro. We got the Rockets at 32-19. They've been playing super good with the young core as well. I fucking hate seeing the Rockets succeed.
I know, me too. Dylan the villain over there yelling at shit. He was getting into it today with Anthony Edwards. I'm like,
fuck, bro.
But
we got Lakers at 29-19, and this is where it starts to get really tight, right?
Yeah,
like,
that's a 5 spot.
It's not like Lakers were in a losing position, and they haven't been playing super well. Like they're out of the playoffs. Yeah. No, they're not, bro. They're right in the thick of it, bro. They're at the 5 seed, 29-19. And then we got Clippers 28-22 at the 6. Timberwolves at 29-23.
They're at the 7. They're at the
7. And then this is where we get into our play-in, scenarios, right? 8, 9, and 10. We got Mavs at 27-25. Kings at 25-25. Suns at 25-25. Warriors at 25-25. And then Spurs at 22-26.
Yeah, we really need to get some wins. Now that we got De'Aaron Fox, I feel like we can start climbing.
We go on a 3 or 4 game win streak, bro, and we're right in the thick of it for the play-in. We got 36 games.
We have the Suns actually on the 20th in Austin in the Moody Center.
But the next couple games they don't really got any. I think they sweep the next 3 games, but they got the Celtics on the 12th. So we'll see how that goes.
Is that here or does that start the rodeo?
No, it's at Boston.
Yeah, I think that the rodeo road trip already starts soon, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it already started.
Yeah, so I thought, okay, man,
this is our second game of the road trip.
Here we go.
And then February 21st, we'll have a couple games in Austin, so it'd be kind of like a home game.
Yeah, but like the end of March and April, and then April is where they're gonna get a lot of the tough games where they're playing the Cleveland's, Boston's, Warriors, Nuggets, like all the top teams. So.
And just real quick, because this guy's a hater on the East. Cavs 41-10, holding the first. Celtics 36-16, second seed. Third seed is the Knicks 34-17. Pacers are in that, dude, with the Snow Bunny Killer 28-21. The Bucks 27-22. The Heat are still in it 25-24. Then you got your play-ins too. You got Pistons, Magic, Hawks, Bulls, 25-25, 25-26, 23-28, and that's your you got the Celtic. You got the 76ers at the 11th seed. You got the Nets. All those teams really don't matter, especially the 14th spot. The Hornets, they really suck. They have no superstars over there. But
do they have what?
They have no superstars.
They have They have a superstar.
Okay, how does he show up to the arena?
How does he show up?
Yeah,
ready to ball.
No, you're supposed to say he swerves
pun
in that
intended.
corner. Whoa,
pun intended. He's ready to ball.
He's ready to ball. Yeah, man. So it's exciting. It got really exciting out of nowhere. So I'm like, y'all need to stay tuned now to the NBA. What a time. What a good move. I'm pretty sure Adams, or what's his name, Silver was like, hey, y'all need to move Luka to the Lakers if y'all want views.
Fuck no. Fucking, what's his name?
David Stern would have
David Stern would never let that shit happen.
He would never let that happen.
Veto that shit. Bring back David Stern.
Who do they think this is? MLB?
For real, dude. And there's only one player left from that veto era, dude. It's fucking CP3.
He didn't let CP3 play with Kobe?
No.
Fuck no, Luka's not going to LA.
No, you ain't doing that.
Bro, fucking, hey, David Stern probably saw that shit on TV, turned off his TV, pissed, bro.
Or he from his grave.
He's still alive, isn't he?
No.
David Stern died.
Bro, David Stern died a long time ago.
Yeah, he passed away. I thought he was sick.
Oh, shit. Well, shit. Rest in peace, bro. He's probably turning over.
Turning in his grave.
It wasn't too long ago, 2020.
No wonder.
January 1st. Damn, he died on New Year's Day.
Yeah, I thought he had I don't know if he had cancer or something, but he was sick, I thought.
Oh, man.
He would have never let that shit happen.
He would never
bro.
let that happen.
No.
R.I.P.
Don't even have a commissioner.
For real, bro. For real.
Hey,
but,
okay, but so...
What I was going to say, though, my bad. Dang, you made me lose my train of thought.
No, I was just going to say, we're going into All-Star Week next week.
Mm-hmm.
They came out with the teams for the NBA All-Star teams.
These are the good ones because we tried to go over it last week.
No, this came out officially today.
Okay, here
it was on NBA TNT. Team Shaq, They got LeBron, Steph Curry, Anthony Davis, Jason Tatum, Kevin Durant, Damian Lillard, James Harden, Jaylen Brown.
AD's gonna play with LeBron one last time.
So they got the
That's
old
gonna be
heads.
awkward.
They got the old heads on Team Shaq.
Okay.
Then we got Team Kenny, Anthony Edwards, Jalen Brunson, Jaren Jackson Jr., Jalen Williams, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, Cade Cunningham, Tyler Hero.
That's a good ass team.
That's a pretty good team. Now check out this team, Team Chuck. We got Jokic, Giannis, SGA, Wemby, Pascal Siakam, Alfred Sengun, Karl Anthony Towns, and Donovan Mitchell.
Fuck. That's a. You know what sucks about it?
Okay,
Is
whose
like,
team's gonna win,
dude?
Whose team's gonna win?
Look, not that team because they don't play defense on it.
Well,
What?
Wemby is a defensive baller.
Bro,
Jokic, Giannis, and Wemby don't play defense.
not in the All-Star game.
Oh no, but I'm saying like out of the talent that we just went over, I'm taking Team Chuck.
Oh,
I
yeah,
am taking Team Chuck too, but
Team Chuck would be
I'm
nice.
still behind the fact that I think Wemby go play some defense,
No,
man.
you know what?
Go
You know
play
what Wemby
some
said?
defense.
He said this is a business trip for me. I'm not going to make friends. I'm going to play basketball.
Yeah,
He
I
said
think he's
that.
gonna go and play some defense. He's
I
gonna
think
be like
he's-
yeah,
shove
bro.
balls in people's mouths.
Imagine Wemby is the catalyst that makes the NBA All-Star game competitive again.
Dude, that would
be crazy.
I can see it, and
I
I'm not a
fucking
fan
hope
of this
so.
tournament.
I
I
hope
wish they
so.
would just go back to East and West.
Dude, that's why I don't
But
like
we'll see.
as much as like Kobe was a pain in my ass like with the Spurs. Like I miss him because he would like bring out the competitive like spirit
Yeah.
in any game. Like I remember like watching the All-Star game when he would like it was him and LeBron James and they were like going against each other and it was like legit one-on-one.
Yeah.
Like they would legit like possession on possession, bro. And I love that shit. Now you just see a bunch of like 3-point shots all crazy
Yeah.
or lobs and shit.
And
No
I don't
defense.
care if they score 154
Yeah,
points.
it's not cool
Yeah.
like that. I want to see
Bro,
like a block.
this is bro. Imagine what's gonna happen, bro. Wemby goes out and fucking dominates the All-Star game, MVP type shit, throwing backboard off the backboard dunks. Like,
I think he will.
That'd be
bro,
sick, bro.
I think he
Where-
will. Bro.
Hey, where is it at? Where is it?
San Francisco or
Yeah,
Oh.
it's in San Francisco.
That's far.
their jerseys pay a little homage to San Francisco, but yeah, bro. Couple weeks from now.
I think I agree. I think Wemby's gonna go out there and he's gonna freaking dominate, and people are gonna like start. Oh wait a minute, we can't let this guy.
Yeah.
and then they're gonna start
Mhm.
doing too. I think
Yeah,
so too.
bro.
Yeah.
Especially since it's not traditional East and
Yeah.
West. It's like this little tournament thing. And
Yeah.
it's whatever.
Yeah.
I'm excited though, man. A lot of stuff
And
coming with
NBA
basketball.
just got
And
serious.
I think he's gonna go out there and prove a point why he didn't get selected in the starting.
Yeah,
I would love
bro.
that. Yeah, I would love
If
that. I
he,
would
bro,
love that.
it would be the greatest thing ever for him in San Antonio if he got the NBA All-Star MVP.
Yes,
That'd be
absolutely.
fucking nuts,
We need to get we need more exposure. You know
He's gonna shoot 15 threes.
They're gonna start working on the Tower of America, right? You know that
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
They're gonna.
they're
I mean,
starting to implement some of that
the
plan.
proposal.
Yeah. mhm.
I fucking hope so, bro. Especially now that we got Darren Fox. Like,
Mhm.
if we go win a championship before this shit's built, bro, damn straight that shit's happening, bro.
Bro, I'm putting my money in there. That's one of those tax things that I will absolutely be happy.
If
to
we
pay some
make
tax.
it to the first round, right? We make it past the plan. We make it to the first round. Maybe get to the second round. If we do that, stars are coming, bro. They're coming. We're gonna get a 3-and-D guard that it's out there in the league that wants to come play with us. We might get another center. Like people are gonna want to come, bro. If we do that.
Hey, I want Tyrese Halliburton to come, dog.
Fuck no, I don't want Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, I don't.
I take Darren Fox over Tyrese Halliburton, bro.
We have him already, so let's
But
get him.
you can't.
We
You don't want.
need
You
to
don't want
keep
10
him.
point
We need to
guards.
keep him.
Is he a point guard?
Yeah, he's a
not
point
fucking
guard.
Yeah, he's a point guard.
Point guard.
Oh,
So is McCaughlin. We got 2 point guards.
Yeah,
okay,
McCollum's
all
not
right.
gonna play though.
No more point guards. Let's find
But
somebody else.
We need a 3-and-D guy. Someone
But
to help us out.
we need him. Hopefully he stays. He hasn't committed yet.
I think he will.
Ooh,
Darren
Fox.
Fox. I think Fox is gonna stay.
He's a
bro.
free
gonna
agent
stay,
next
bro.
year.
He wants.
wanted
He
to
wanted
come.
to be here, bro.
Okay,
You didn't
yes.
ask him.
Why doesn't he extend then? Extend now.
He just
Said
got
He just got here, bro.
Butler just got there
No,
and he
Butler
extended
has
2
been
years.
asking for the extension since like he fucking.
He came over.
I just
he
want some
came-
commitment. Okay, I just want some commitment.
They're just trying to learn each other's names.
Give me
dog.
some commitment.
I know,
Oh, so if he doesn't like the names, he's not gonna commit.
I mean, I'm saying there's a little bit
He
of a
only, needs
phase.
he only needs to like one name, and that's Wemby. That's it. Every
Yeah.
other name is okay.
Hey, and they're not even home. They're on a rodeo road trip right now.
Yeah,
there's a lot of shit going
on,
on.
though.
Like
Yeah.
let's give it a little bit of time.
Hey, but when he's more than welcome to come kick it over here with us or have a beer with us, dog. Over here.
Yeah,
Here.
come on down to the Brotherly Banter Podcast.
Get
man.
ready to learn breakfast tacos, buddy.
Oh yeah, you're gonna eat. Hey, Darren Fox. Hey, you gonna have some freaking out of shape issues, bro, with the
Nah.
churros and stuff that we have.
I don't
here.
think so. But I wish he would have stuck with number 2. I know he went with number 4 for
Yeah.
his wife and
I like
stuff.
it.
But
She's actually she's from San Antonio. Well, not
yeah,
from, but
no,
she went to school here.
Yeah, but he should have. I mean, it would be cool to see.
And she went to Texas Tech.
2-1, 21 homages to Tim Duncan,
Yeah.
and then, you got Area 51.
We got Area 51. Now we
Mhm.
got Sohan and Vassell. We got Luke 410.
Let's go.
It's cool though. He's number 4.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. It's a good time to be a Spurs fan right now.
Yep.
It definitely gets you juiced and ready for this road trip.
It sure
I
does.
haven't missed a game this season, bro. I'm fucking locked in, bro.
Yeah, I've been pretty locked in too.
I need us to win these next 5 games.
Yeah, some of these games have been rough, bro. Like the ones in Paris were rough, bro. Like
one of them we don't play
the
two.
second one was. The second
But
one
no
was
one
bad.
Maybe
cared
that's
about
where he
the
got
second
sick.
one.
Maybe that's where Wemby got sick.
Traveling so much.
The Paris is just got him sick.
He literally lit like that's just like he's used to that shit. But I don't know, man. But
No,
we got some good basketball
I mean, he's
coming
even
up now.
acknowledged it that he's been sick the past week.
Yeah, has he?
Yeah, and so hopefully he's better
Well,
tomorrow. I think
Yeah,
they play
tomorrow we have the Hornets.
Oh fuck yeah, we're about
Yeah.
to shit on the Hornets.
Yeah, in Charlotte. Miami plays Nets in Brooklyn. Tomorrow you got the Hawks Bucks, you got the Cavs versus Wizards, 76ers and
Monday.
Pistons, and the Raptors Thunders, and it all wraps up with Jazz and Suns.
Hornets, Magic, Wizards, Celtics. That's gonna be fire.
Oh, that's the schedule.
Celtics is gonna be the big one that we gotta win.
Yeah.
Then we got Phoenix. Then it's All-Star break.
Mhm.
Then we got Phoenix, Detroit, Pelicans twice, Rockets. Yeah, bro, we got a favorable. We got a
NBA was smart. They put all the games on in Sunday like early as fuck. They need all the viewership they can get.
Yeah,
They're smart. We do got that Wizard game on the 10th and the Celtics on the 12th.
if we beat the Celtics, I have confidence. But
damn, and then the 19th, you see you got Hornets and Lakers. Okay, so all right, man, we got a nice little freaking week of football and basketball this month.
Yeah, man,
Black
I'm
History
excited.
Month. Let's go, baby.
I am excited, bro. It's a good time to be a Spurs fan.
Yes, it is.
All right, I think that's it for today.
Yeah, man, that covers just about everything. You got anything for our soccer players? You got anything?
Nah, Real Madrid won today against Leganes, but that was kind of close game. Too close for home, but they should have definitely done better. But I'm excited for the draft this year. Hopefully we get flag.
Yeah,
Come
hopefully we get
flag,
the
go to
pick.
San Antonio, baby. That'll be crazy. We'll win it. We'll win the NBA. Hey, the race for Sace, baby. Race for Sace.
Race for Say starts now.
Yeah.
All right, appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you so much.
Peace.
Don't forget to like and
Hey,
subscribe.
don't trademark. Hey, we trademark that race for Sace. Hey, if I see any of that on the street, I'm coming for you.
Later, y'all.